Hello everyone, hello and welcome to another stream of Air. Someone's gonna have to tell Michiru that Minagi went home, and I don't want it to be me. But yeah, last time we finished another thing, another story with Kano, and now we're on Minagi. So we'll see how it goes today, huh? We'll see if we can get through like most of it, or maybe even all of it.
Did Minagi go home already?
Yeah, a little while ago. Okay, let me lower headphone volume. Okay. We good.
Okay.
Her shoulders sag. She seems sad. Sorry, I'm the one who asked her to do it.
No, it's fine. I'll be able to see her tomorrow.
Michiru says and smiles.
Anyway, Yukito Kunisaki?
What?
Well, thank you.
Huh?
Minagi seems like she was having a lot of fun.
The mountains off in the distance fade into gray with the twilight. Were you watching us? Night creeps up on the seaside town with silent footfalls.
Yeah, I'm always near Minagi.
Everyone looks hazier in the twilight. Just call out and ask who's there and you'll never know who might answer. And on the other side of the sky,
I was thinking for a long time, and I thought a lot and a lot.
She lets her words loose into the crimson skies.
It makes me sad, but I think this is for the best. That's what I thought.
A lone bird with no home is blown far away by the ocean winds. What are you talking about? Michiru doesn't answer me. She just smiles sadly.
The first star of the evening will be out soon.
Huh?
So I'm going to go home for now.
And then, the next thing I know, she seems to vanish into a gap in the trees, silhouetted against the evening sky. Michiru? I look around for her, but no one's around anymore. The only thing I can find is a paper cup with a straw in it, lying on its side on the bench. I take the paper cup of soapy water and study it closely. That girl. I pull out the straw and try to blow a bubble with it. A bubble slowly grows at the end of the straw with each breath I blow into it. The bubble lifts off and floats off into the sunset. The wind moves it this way and that, and I look back down to my hands, place the paper cup at my feet and lay down on the bench. The sky, which was just starting to turn indigo, fills my vision. I look away and see the flame still going under the cooking pot. It's the same color as the sunset, and above it I see the newly visible light of the first star of the evening. Cool. And now it's the 27th, just like that. I feel like I've just been dreaming. I know there's something important, and yet, no matter how I reach for it, I can't even lay a fingertip on it. No more than I can make myself give up on it. Then I wake up and I see that the day has started while I was asleep. Actually, it's already around noon, judging by the sun's position. Just how long was I asleep? My head hurts. It feels heavy. I try sitting up and sluggishly to start. I feel a striking jolt of pain. Ow! Pain shoots through my head in time with my pulse. I try slapping the side of my head a few times, but it doesn't do anything to distract me from the pain. I eat breakfast and turn on the water faucet. Splash! The water glimmers in the sunlight where it flows onto the ground. I put my head under it and let it flow over me. It feels nice. Even the infuriating cicada noises recede, and I forget about the summer heat. After a while, I pull my head from the shower and throw it back, shaking off a spray of water. Whoosh! Meow! Oh! I hear two voices speak at once. Yam! Ag! There's a sudden impact on my hip.
You jerk! What'd you do that for?
Irk! I grip my teeth through the pain and turn around to see Tono and Michiru standing there, entirely soaked from the waist up. Apparently I managed to target them perfectly while I shook that water off a second ago.
Arg!
Michiru seems to be maximally angry. I have a handkerchief. Here you go. Tono proceeds with the produces a white handkerchief and offers it to Michiru to soothe her.
Thank you.
She immediately smiles. Hello, Mr. Kunisaki. Tono bows her head, her face expressionless. Yeah, hi. I give her a nod back, drawn along with her movement. Sorry for splashing you. It's fine, it's just water, she says, shaking her head slightly. Droplets fly from her long hair, glistening as they arc through the air. It's summer, so it will dry off soon.
Whip, whip, whip.
That's good then. Yes.
Whip, whip, whip. Whip, 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 whip.
Then she indicates me. You go ahead and dry off too, Mr. Kunisaki. Your hair is still wet. Now I have to deal with a direct invitation. True, I'm still wet. Then shake it off with me. Sure. Answer without even thinking. Internally, I'm screaming, no!
Mew, me too.
Then, all three of us.
Yeah.
Alright. We all thresh our heads around as a unit. I can't help but feel like this is a mistake somehow. After a while, our hair dries and we get onto the real topic of the day. Before that, Michiru gets down to the ground and starts talking with ants at some point. As kids do. Sorry, we ran late. Did we keep you waiting? No, I had just gotten up and jogged to Hokkaido and back. Oh no, I don't think she even realized that was a joke. Were you actually asleep? Yeah, you could say that. How unfortunate, again. Her shoulders sag. What do you mean? I wasn't there for you, to sleep on my lap. Yeah, that's too bad. I give an indifferent reply. Yes, I'm disappointed. She turns downcast. The more worrying part is that she's probably being sincere.
What's the matter, Minagi?
Michiru comes over and peers at Tono's face with a concerned look on her own.
Did Yukito Kunisaki try something perverted again?
Don't be so vulgar. And what do you mean again?
You, damn you, Yukito Kunisaki!
What?
If you try something perverted on Minagi, you'll regret it!
I haven't done anything, have I? Arg! Michiru glares at me. She's the worst. Just once I should actually hit her for real. Tono has seemed down a moment ago, but now she puts herself between me and Michiru. What? Are you two a couple now? Huh? You can't take your eyes off each other. Hello, new couple. Something bothering you? Well, let's put that aside. Could you show me the doll? Oh, yes, hold on. She rummages around in her bag.
Hey, don't ignore me!
Whack!
Nyan!
Do you have it? I keep the conversation moving. Yes, here you are, Mr. Kunisaki. She holds the doll out to me. Thanks. I take the doll. Huh? What's wrong, Michiru? I think she's upset about life. Oh?
Kind of.
It seems she may have been whacked on the head too many times, and she's lost her senses. I ignore her and look over the doll, now back after its night away. Is there anything wrong? No, not really. Oh, yeah. Normal clothes. Nice. So these are what she meant by overalls. I get it now. I've definitely seen men wearing these on TV before. And the slight baggy pants are definitely cute. Not bad at all, Minagi Tono. You can do it if you try. Brilliant! What's brilliant? Oh, nothing. That's no good. I'm so happy I accidentally let it slip. Sorry, I'm just blown away by how well the clothes turned out. I just got a bit ecstatic. Oh, yeah, you should be proud of to be so good at this. Tee-hee. That seems to be as proud as she can get it. She puffs out her chest a tiny bit. I guess this is yet another thing she's modest about.
Tee-hee. Whack. Nyoso.
You don't get to be proud over it.
I just wanted to do what she was doing.
Well, don't.
Fine.
She's bizarrely cooperative. By the way, Mr. Kunisaki, what? Do you like to play house? Huh? She always asks the weirdest things. Play house? Do I look like I would? You don't, as far as I can see. What do you mean, as far as you can see? I thought about it when I was suing yesterday. I wondered why you carry a doll around. What? You want to say I'm carrying this around to play house? Am I right? No way. Oh, this doll is part of my act. I use it for street shows. You do showings of streets? No, the other way around. I do shows on the streets. I'm not a real artist. I'm not a real estate agent. Puppet shows? Yeah, that's what I meant. Do people pay you to play house? Who would pay for that? Seriously, look, I'll show you my act. Put the doll on the ground and hold my palm over its head.
What now? What are you plotting, Yukito Kunisaki?
Michiru joins in and the two focus on the doll and my hand. Watch closely. I focus my will into the palm of my hand. I focus my mind on commanding it. Move. It stirs.
Oh! Myoza! Nyawa! It stood up!
Tip, tap, tip, tap. Starts walking.
Whoa, it's walking!
Tip, 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 tap.
Oh, wow!
Tono and Michiru are focused on the doll moving without any strings. Seeing their reactions, I keep the doll moving for a while. Tip, tap, tip, tap. Tip, 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 tap.
Tip, tip, tip.
This goes on for like 7 hours. Clap, clap, clap. I listened to Tono's vocal applause and let the doll stop moving. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I'm happy to hear that, but Tono doesn't really look like she had fun.
Meow.
Meanwhile, Michiru is making a strange face as she examines the doll for tricks. Heh, a win for me. A vague sense of victory spreads through me. Still, yeah? What an amazing trick, Mr. Kunisaki. Oh, it's nothing really. I can't figure out how you did it. Do you have some kind of bizarre power? Yeah, how can you tell? Give me a second. Okay. This girl is terrifying sometimes. Oh, you really do? Well, yeah. I don't know if you could call it bizarre, but I can use this thing called Hojutsu. Hojutsu? Yeah, have you ever heard of it? Unfortunately, no. That makes sense. Yes, the world is full of mysteries. It's so bizarre. Next, you'll tell me you have a stand. So I qualify as supernatural to her. But I can see it's a wonderful skill. You think so? I think she just gave me a compliment. Yes, I applaud you. Clap, clap, clap. I'm sure that's a compliment. I can tell myself so. Or I tell myself so. So, to thank you for the entertainment, she rummages around in her pockets. You don't need to thank me. I intervene before she can give me anything. Huh? Tono's hand stopped moving. From her pocket, she produces a white envelope that I had expected. I had wondered, but I guess you're not from Japan, Mr. Kunisaki. Do I look foreign? She shakes her head. Exactly. And you want this? She takes a white envelope out of her pocket. She holds out the envelope and stares at me. Don't make that face at me. Right. Why did I turn it off? I had the guide already, but it's off for some reason. Alright, give me a second. Tono. Accept it meekly. Accept it obligingly. That's good guide writing skills there, guide writer. I decide to accept a rice coupon without making a fuss. It's my 5th one. I feel like there's no point in taking so many. Anyway, what were we saying? At some point we get caught up in a conversation. Michiru is asleep on Tono's lap. I guess she's worn out from all the excitement. We were talking about why you're on a journey. The story of me making money with puppet shows. The reason I came to this town. Then the reason I want to leave. I had told Tono all of that. Oh right, and where my journey will take me. I look up and see that the summer sky had turned red. The vibrant color fades into a deep indigo at the edges. Time passes. Times change. If time doesn't pass, times can change. And if times don't change, time won't pass. But what I'm seeking doesn't pass or change. Hey, yes? Do you think there are people with wings out there in the world? Maybe it's because of the beautiful sunset, but I decide to try broaching the topic. I want to open up to this girl next to me, just a bit. Wings? Yeah. Able to fly free, not like people. I think they'd be closer to what we call gods, generally. Gods? That's right. We used to have a picture like that when I was young. A picture? Yes. The picture had a girl with pure white wings on her back. When I was young, I wish I could fly through the sky with her. So if I said my journey was to find someone with wings like that, would you laugh at me? Actually, I'd rather someone did laugh at me. Or yell at me for chasing such a silly dream for so long. But I've always kind of known it. The girl isn't happy and smiling. I'm sure she dreamed of the sky the same way. I wouldn't think it was strange if that's why you're traveling, she says with a smile. I'm sure there's a place for everyone to call home out there. A wide world underneath the wide open sky. Tono's eyes reflect the twilight colors as she looks up to see them. The sun will go down soon. Tono's beautiful hair flutters gently in the salted evening breeze. It almost seems to have its own story that speaks to me more strongly than words. Mr. Kunisaki? There should be a lot of stars out tonight. She points to the ridge line of the mountains already darkening into the night. The brilliant summer sky fades into sleep, leaving only the heat of the day behind. We both watch the sky in silence as it does. We sit there for a long time, but even the longest of times comes to an end. Evening shadows start to fall over the scenery. It's almost like someone wanted it this way. Night falls slowly and gently. By the way, Mr. Kunisaki, Tono turns to me and speaks in calm tones. Did she come yesterday? She pets Michiru's head gently where the smaller girl sleeps on her lap. New foo-foo. Is Tono petting her in her dreams too, I wonder? Michiru smiles happily, still asleep. Seeing Michiru's face, I remember what I said yesterday and the scene from that day. The bubble that floated through the evening air pops into the back of my mind and winks out of existence. She came by, but she left right away. I'm reluctant to tell her about how forlorn Michiru had looked, so I lie a bit. Oh! Yeah, she was disappointed when you weren't around, though. Oh. To my surprise, Tono shows a hint of sadness around her eyes. Huh? What's the matter? Unable to answer my question, Tono just strokes Michiru's head silently. Her face relaxes into a gentle smile upon seeing Michiru's expression. Isn't she cute when she sleeps? Yeah, I guess. It always makes me happy to see her. Her eyes are kind. In the corners of my memory, I think of Tono's mother, who has the same kind eyes as I look at her. Mr. Kunisaki? Michiru and I always spend time together here, she says as though reminiscing about bygone days. Those are happy memories for me. And I'm happy right now, too. I see. This makes me happy. What about you, Mr. Kunisaki? Me? You travel all alone, don't you? Yeah. So, have you ever spent time like this before? Huh? Just being happy with someone. Just being happy? Yes, being together, happy together with someone. The joy of living for someone. Why are you asking me that? Your eyes look very lonely sometimes, Mr. Kunisaki. I have lonely eyes? Yes. They seem lonely and very far away. So I thought that I maybe never really spent any time just being happy, you mean? She nods. Have you? Is there anyone you envision when you think about being happy? Tono looks at me with gentleness in her eyes. A light evening breeze rolls over us. The wind steals the last lingering heat of the day from the back of my neck, and I miss it as it goes. I follow its trajectory as it's stolen away. I think there is. Or there was. I know there was. The wind retreats back into this night sky and the countless stars above. It goes home to the endless expanses of the sky. I definitely have somewhere I'm seeking out. It's just always far away and out of sight. Long ago, I think I was happy with someone. I'm sure of it. But it was a really long time ago. As I gaze into Tono's eyes, I seem to speak very naturally. I get the feeling it's almost like staring into my mother's warm eyes, warm as they were. It was a long time ago? Yeah. Oh, that sounds really lonely. I guess it does. I can definitely see how it might seem lonely. Maybe I should be sad that I only have past memories of being happy. But even so, you plan to continue your journey, don't you? Yeah, of course. I'm searching for something. You're searching for something? Yeah. For someone with wings? More or less, I guess I might be. I choose deliberately ambivalent wording. What is it that I want to find at the end of my journey? I don't quite know myself. Maybe I'm just following the route my past laid out for me. The route that started when I was little, while traveling with my mother. A route from my past when I was warm and happy. There are people with wings in this world. They're definitely the reason for my journey. But really, I'm just looking for the world my mother had been searching for. The world I saw her dreaming of as I followed behind her. The wind at the night is chilly. It's the dead of night and the girls have left. The chill in the air makes me doubt my memory of the day's heat. Bugs buzz softly all around me. I sit there in the dark and think about the purpose of my journey. The purpose of still being in this town. Tono's words echo in my ears. There's a place for everyone to call home out there. She said. I'm sure she said those exact words. A place to call home, huh? I mutter into the darkness as I sit there alone. Where will my words end up after they leave here? Where will they be allowed to go? The evening leaves me pondering. Ugh! I roll over onto my back. The summer night sky fills my vision. Tono's right. Just like you'd expect out in the middle of nowhere, the stars are beautiful. I mean it. Slowly my eyelids drift closed on their own. My awareness fades away. Now that I think of it, sleeping under the starry sky like this isn't so bad, after all. The 28th. Oh my gosh. Next morning I wake up on the bench with hunger gnawing at me. I lie there watching clouds float past for a while instead of sitting up. I feel strangely lethargic. A while after eating breakfast, I finally start to feel more awake. Out in front of the Takeda Mart, there's no foot traffic at all. All you can hear are the cicadas, the sound of summer. Wind chimes tinkle from one of the houses nearby. When a serene moment, meow, I hear a voice that I don't want to hear. I look toward the direction it came from.
Nothing at all.
Rustle, rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle, rustle. What is she doing? I watch from behind as she rummages through the large trash items that were put out for collection. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Garbage scatters around with each of Michiru's movements. Frankly speaking, she's being a public nuisance. Should I contact animal control so that they can properly handle this wild animal that's snuck into town? I'll have to find a payphone somewhere. There aren't any around, unfortunately. Not that I have any money for it in the first place. Life is tough.
You! Aha!
Michiru seems to have grabbed something in her search through the trash.
Hehe.
The treasure she found looks kind of like an old dictionary. Humming happily, she squats down and starts flipping through the pages.
What is this? I don't understand a word of it.
She closes the dictionary.
But still, I'll give this to Minagi later.
She successfully found an item. Does Tono even want that? She might swap me if I stick around any longer. With menaces like her, it's best not to get involved. Turn away and leave the area. Ooh, I escaped. I arrive at the shopping district. It's deserted. Aside from a dreary breeze, it's as empty as ever. Leave your houses, people. I feel a bit sorry for the business owners here who have to depend on the town's residents. Ah, huh? I just heard something, didn't I? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. There's no way Michiru is rummaging through a trash here, too. Right after Takeda Mart, my eyes furtively scan the area, look around for Michiru's usual grin. Clatter. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Phew! This is heavy. Off in the distance, I can see a woman walking alone pulling a shopping cart with her. Give me a second. Okay. She seems unsteady on her feet. I let out a sigh. Right. Seriously? Buying a bunch at once again? I walk over to the woman as she slowly and unsteadily makes her way along. Oops, dear me! The cart's wheel gets caught in a hole in the street and the entire cart tilts. Whomp! I brace the cart in the nick of time as it starts to tip over. Huh? Come on now, didn't I say to order delivery next time? Oh my, you're... Clatter. Clatter, clatter, clatter. I'm so sorry to bother you so much. Help her get the laden cart to her car at the edge of the shopping district. Pretty much have no choice considering how unsteady she is. Well, try to learn from this and ask for delivery next time. I can't tell if she follows what I'm saying or not. Tono's mother gives vague answers and stares at the rice bags in the cart. Do you think I bought too much? Obviously. Any way you look at it, a normal household couldn't go through this much. She has 4 bags in the cart. It's one less than the last time I ran into her, but it's still an insane amount. What happened to what you bought a few days ago? You can't already have used it all up, have you? No, of course not. She waves the idea aside. We still have a lot at home. She grins an almost childlike smile. And why are you buying more? Isn't Tono just desperate to use those coupons? Why? She puts a finger to her hips to think. Well, fresh rice is better. That's a new one. Nah, and that's the last of them. I finish loading all of the bags of rice into the car's trunk. Thank you very much. She bows deeply. Don't worry about it. You know each other already anyway. I say, still flapping my hands where they've gone numb from lifting the rice. See you. I should be going. I turn my back on her. Tell your daughter I said hi. Huh? I hear her faltering try to ask something from behind me, but I decide to ignore her and leave. I can't let myself get caught up with the entire Tono family. That would just be a whole lot of trouble. No, not that I have a family of my own to compare with, though. Beneath the blue sky, once again, I'm strolling through town. An hour later, in front of the school, I can hear a bizarre number of voices from inside the school considering that it's summer vacation. Ding dong, ding dong. The school bell rings out loudly. While after that, I see a lot of students come walking toward the school gate. I see a girl slowly walk toward me. Hey, I call out and give her a little wave. Hello. Tono bows her head as usual. What are you doing in a place like this? She tilts her head and stares at me. Oh, nothing really. I just kind of was strolling by. Are you out for a walk then? I guess I am. Don't have anything better to do? Not at all. Oh, you look busy though. I'm not really. If anything, I'd like you to take me along on your walk. Take you along? You're not heading home right away? Huh? Your mom is bound to be waiting for you. She probably made some rice. And a lot of it to boot. I'm not going home yet. Huh? What's the matter? Well, not imagining things, Tono seems upset. I'm heading out to meet with Michiru after this, she says in answer. I actually just saw her in Takeda Mart. At Takeda Mart? She was on a little personal treasure hunt. I didn't talk with her. Treasure? Yeah. Oh, I see. She claps her hands together with a smack. Did she seem to have found anything interesting? I don't know. I want to get my hopes up, though. I just can't see the directionary being interesting in any way, shape, or form. Yahoo! Next up is the R words. I already can't stand the idea. I wonder what she'll have to show me today. Right. There's a girl with a dream right here in front of me. We start walking through the summer sunlight, making for the station. We end up going for a walk together after all. But why is she collecting trash? Asks Tono as she walks beside me. That is Michiru's hobby. Seems like a bit of a problematic hobby. Do you think so? It's very environmentally friendly. I think it's a good hobby. You're right on that. In a manner of speaking, anyway. I suspect she'll be here already. We look around for Michiru. Thermals rip up from the ground around us. The buzzing of the cicadas resonates through the summer air. Oh, there she is. She spots Michiru on the bench. She's lying there breathing shallowly and asleep with a happy expression on her face underneath the pile of trash she found. And with terrible posture at that. I can only describe it as a miracle she hasn't fallen off the bench, but she stays up there drooling with her navel on full display. Isn't she cute? Tono murmurs with a doting expression on her face. You call that cute? Yes, I'd watch her all day if I could. Well, you're free to do that, I guess. But it's too bad. I'm sad. Her shoulders sag. Why are you sad? I have a club activities after this. Huh? Didn't the clubs all just get out of school? That was just summer school, earlier. The astronomy club is mostly at night, so we're just getting started. We really wanted to play with her at least a bit beforehand. But I feel bad waking her up, so I'll just go. I see. So the astronomy club is pretty busy. Yes, it's a bit chaotic. Well, good luck with it. Thank you. She bows. Well, then I'll be on my way. Yeah, hope it goes well. Yes, I'll do my best. She strokes Michiru's hair gently. I'll be back later. She kisses Michiru on the cheek as she sleeps. Meow. It doesn't take much longer for the night to settle in. A few streetlights in the area start to illuminate one by one. I can see countless stars twinkling in the sky above. Beautiful lights that I can see but never reach. A space so vast that it makes you feel lonely. Suddenly, I remember something my mother said. Her body is there, but she's long gone. She lives in an eternally repeating tragedy. It's heartbreaking, and because it's heartbreaking... Look off in the direction that the wind is blowing. I feel a faint hope for change left in its wake wherever it's going. But there's nothing there. Nothing is going to change. Time passes, but it's time I can't change. If only I could stop its flow. If I could only hold it still and forget about time passing. Would it help me find relief from the sadness over what I can't change? Would it soothe a wounded heart? I reach into my pocket and take out the stardust Tono gave me. hold the little bottle of flowing sand up to the sky and let the faint lingering light in the west pass through it. I turn it at an angle, then on its side, trying various angles and watching how the sand flows. Being happy, huh? No one says anything back. I didn't expect anyone to. Michiru finally wakes up from where she had been sleeping beside me.
Nene, what are you doing, Yukito Kunisaki?
She asked, still rubbing her eyes. Huh? Me? I was just looking at the stars.
Nee, the stars?
Yeah.
Impressive.
What do you mean?
No, who knows?
She says through a big yawn.
Nee? Ah, Stardust!
She points at the small bottle in my hand upon seeing it. I'm not giving you mine. You have your own.
No, I didn't say wanted it.
What then? You planning to eat it? Be good and don't try it, alright? I don't think it would taste very good.
Who would even try that?
Whack! Ow! I take the first chiru chop of the day to my forehead. So, you don't intend to eat it?
Don't talk about me like I'm some kind of starving animal.
I don't know of any animals like her, though.
I'm not some pig-headed old man who wants other people's stuff that bad.
Fair enough. It would definitely be shocking if she actually was an old man.
But still, I do want a lot of Stardust.
Surely one bottle is enough?
Nee, is that it is? Is it? But having a lot would give you a lot of happiness.
She smiles happily. She really is a simple sort. But happiness doesn't come from how much you have of something, right?
You? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like the more precious something is, the more impact it has when you get it.
No, I don't get it.
Fair enough. I'm not sure about it myself.
You're so dumb, Yukito Kunisaki.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty dumb.
Nee?
I look up at the sky. Several stars twinkle, seeming to compete for attention in the dark of the night sky.
Hup.
Beside me, Michiru sits up.
Yeah, look at how many stars are out again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet Minagi would love this.
for sure.
Where is she?
She said she had club activities.
No, I see. Too bad. I was hoping we could blow bubbles together.
I wouldn't call what you do bubble blowing, though.
You shut up.
Hey, David. How you doing? David says Ulti Smurf for some reason. Why would you do that, David? What is wrong with you? Are you insane? Are you absolutely crazy? Why would... Anyway, how you doing? It's good to see you here. How's life treating ya?
I'll make plenty after some practice.
Get a job interview? Ooh, do you think it went well? Whereabouts? What kind of a job are you applying for? Right. Good luck with that.
Yep.
She gave me a big nod.
Hey, Yukito Kunisaki?
Yeah?
Well,
She intertwines her fingers in front of her chest, fidgeting nervously. What is it? You can say whatever you want.
yeah. You have some Stardust too, right?
Yeah.
And do you think you'll always be able to keep it safe?
What do you mean?
Nee, there's nothing more to it than what it sounds like.
It did so far, and it's for maintenance at Walmart. Ooh, I wish you luck. You'll get it, David. I believe in ya. And if you don't get it, then they're missing out. They're truly just oblivious. But I hope you get it. I'll wish you luck, my friend.
It's something Minagi gave to you as a present, Yukito Kunisaki. I want you to keep it safe. Yeah, Minagi would like that.
Yeah.
And what makes Minagi happy makes me happy too.
Alright then, I'll keep it safe. Rest a hand on her head.
You will?
Yeah. After all, it's a special item that will make me happy if I just hang on to it, right? No way am I letting go of that.
Yeah, alright, that makes sense.
It would be nice if it really could bring happiness, though.
Yeah.
Did have a bit of humor because there was a girl who was there also for an interview. Her name was Ariel, which is funny considering her middle name. Is it also Ariel? That's pretty funny. I want Minagi
to be happy.
Huh?
Well, I'm a good girl, so I'm going home now.
She gets up off the bench and dashes off. You're the crab? Oh, you're Sebastian. I gotcha. Your middle name is Sebastian. I see. Was there an Ursula in the area, David, by the way? Hey, hold on. I reach out to her across the twilight.
Bye-bye!
She turns back and waves as she disappears into the distance. The wind brings with it the curtain of a summer night. Why is that, though? I felt almost homesick when I watched Michiru fade into the distance. I want Minagi to be happy. Her words caresses my ears, but what does that mean? I'll mutter to myself, but the words fall short of reaching anyone. No Ursula, though. Darn. Maybe there was an Eric. A Prince Eric, for all we know, eh? Ho ho ho. It's morning. As usual, hunger and summer sunlight wakes me up for the day. Have you ever heard of this game before, by the way, David? It's called Air. It's a visual novel. No jokes. What's going on now? What are you saying? I can't tell if it's morning or afternoon already. You never heard of it? It's a good, if you look up the anime, it's super good. It gives off the perfect summer vibes. It's some time in between, just a long stretch of time to doze through. I start preparing breakfast. I light a fire under the cooking pot and let it cook. I get bored. I adjust the flame intensity and look through the mound of trash Michiru brought to pass the time. Clatter, clatter, clatter. I find an old Japanese dictionary, probably the one Michiru set aside for Tono yesterday. It's pretty shabby. It's missing pages here and there and doesn't seem like it would be much good as a dictionary. Regardless, I flip through the pages idly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. Taro. Wow. The guide here says Taro. The choices here are A words, S words, and H words. So once again, good guide. Good guide. Give you a round of applause there. S is closer to ta, so I guess we'll do S, huh? Randomly decide to open the S words. What will it be? Seahorse, a small sea creature of genus Hippocampus, related to pipefishes and sea dragons. I'm bored. Continue reading the dictionary. It's a dictionary, though. Refusing to give up, I flip through the pages, but just as I suspected, it's not a fun book. I skim over pages of difficult Japanese terms, just enjoying the sensation of flipping through the pages. Flip, 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 flip. I stop suddenly. It's a random page. Alright, should be almost done. I head to the shopping district to try to make some money after I finish breakfast. I feel my eyes swim at the vast openness of the summer sky as I walk along the peppermint scented street. Oh, why does it smell like that? What the heck? Tip, tap, tip, tap. Tip, 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 tap.
Tip, tip, tip. Oh, wow, isn't that cool, sis?
Yeah, I wonder how he does it without any strings. I just stay silent and keep the doll moving. The audience of two girls seems to be sisters.
What happened? The dolly fell over.
It got up again, look. The two girls stare at the doll, absolutely entranced. This is going well. It's been a while since it did. Right. At this rate, I might actually get some tips today.
Hey, mister.
The smaller girl approaches me.
How did you make the dolly move?
It's a good question. Oh, this? Well, still keeping the dolly moving, I launch into a triumphant explanation. How do I explain it? Well, the doll is actually a fairy from far away. They're kids, all else aside. They'll probably accept a fairy tale explanation. Make the dolly do a cute little bow as I explain.
Oh, that's so cute!
They could shake hands. They frolic and enjoy the show. These two are really innocent. Makes me happy to see it. This is how kids should be. I double up on the energy I put into the doll's act at this time, hoping to see the two smile more. And eventually, the act reaches its climax. It's a trick I pulled together since arriving in this town. I call it the quintuple and a half axle reverse super moonsault. Focus my energy and concentrate harder. That said, I can't let the doll stop moving yet. The basic rule of the act is to make it move as naturally as possible through a series of motions. Hey stars! How you doing today? Welcome to another Air, where we see air. I don't know. But how you doing? It's good to see ya.
Tip, 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 tip.
Alright, now. It also suddenly crouches down.
Oh, look, there's Shohei. Oh yeah, it's him.
I'm doing good, thanks. I am well. Surviving, getting through another air stream as goodly as I can. But all does a stylish leap through the air.
Oh no, I hope he doesn't pick on us again.
It's okay, I'll make sure he doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, leave him to me.
Haha, I love you, sis.
Glomp. Aw, you're a good girl. I know you need hugs.
Hehehe, sorry.
Swoosh, 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 pluck. With no one watching, the doll fails its landing and slams into the ground unceremoniously. And its limbs twitch a bit before falling still. But those brats. I was foolish for even thinking a positive thought about the kids in this town. It's frustrating. With my motivation gone, I stick the doll in my back pocket and stand up.
Huh? Is it over already?
Yes, I turn away. Yeah, Fairy says it's tired now. I make the doll in my pocket wave as I say it.
Hahaha, well that's too bad, right sis?
Yeah, too bad we didn't get to watch longer. The girls laugh regretfully and wave to the doll. Their smiles are bright enough to soothe my irritation a bit. Well, come watch some other time. I give them each a pat on the head.
Okay.
Let's go. The older of the girls takes their sister's hand. The smaller girl squeezes back in response.
Bye-bye, mister.
Yeah, I watch the two run off. Two small sisters holding hands as they run through the summer heat. I guess they're more or less the personification of deep love. Doesn't look unpleasant from the outside. Honestly, it seems almost soothing. And I know it too. I've been seeing it through the past couple days. Time for me to go too. Turn around and start walking. Somehow I kind of missed those two. Wait, I didn't get paid. This struck me a bit late. Darn it, the tiny girls didn't pay me. How dare they? I can see a familiar presence through the shimmering heat when I get back to the station. It's Tono. She's sitting on the bench reading. She must be focused on it. She's so still as she reads that she almost seems like a doll from this distance. Occasionally, slight movements of her fingers on the pages give the only evidence that she really is a person. Meanwhile, seated behind her,
Yum, yum, yum.
there's also one little brat happily feasting on the contents of the lunchbox lying open on the bench beside her.
Paku, paku, paku.
The thing she's devouring looks like a sandwich. The sandwich continuously falls apart and drops down to the ground as Michiru stuffs it in her mouth.
Yum, yum, yum.
Plup, plup, plup. What a trashy little brat. Then I look back to Tono. Tono continues reading, her expression unchanged, without any signs of disapproval of the barbaric feast going on beside her. If anything, she seems quite pleased and positive on the whole thing. What are you two doing? I ask them. Oh, welcome back, Mr. Kusanagi. She looks up and bows her head slightly. Michiru makes unintelligible noises around a mouthful of sandwich. Hush, don't talk with your mouth full. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Gulp.
Ah, thanks, that was delicious.
She puts her hands together in a polite gesture despite how filthy her mouth is as she finishes eating. You're very welcome. Tono produces a white handkerchief from her pocket and hands it to Michiru.
Hehe, that was delicious, Minagi.
Was it? Well then, next time I'll make one that's even better.
You will?
Yes, what would you like to eat?
Oh, well, I think it's a big hamburger steak would be amazing.
She spreads her arms wide. I think she's trying to indicate how big with her arms. And for the record, that would be far bigger than any I've ever seen. Sure, I'll make it. Don't just take such an unreasonable order.
Oh, but it's hard to say no to paella, too.
She murmurs slowly. Paella?
Yeah.
Michiru? What? Do you know what paella is?
Huh?
What is paella?
Fudge. I guess I don't know what paella is. Ha ha ha.
That's too bad. What's too bad, you love dumb duo?
Huh? Oh, it's you. Were you here the whole time?
Shouldn't I be here? No, it's fine.
You shouldn't.
Whack. Just my way of saying hello.
Oh, you don't have to say hello then.
Mr. Kunisaki. What? What would you like to eat, Mr. Kunisaki? Huh? I'll make some for you too. She doesn't seem even remotely concerned with my interaction with Michiru. Tono also starts picking up the lunchbox as she asks, Hey, Yes? When did this become about lunchboxes? Is that not the topic? No. Oh, that's too bad. So you don't want a lunch? I do. Actually, I do. I understand. Pop!
Wow!
No. Good work. That's 10 bubbles popped in a row. I congratulate her nicely for successfully failing in the double digits.
Shut up! I'll get it next time!
She wipes away the droplets that splashed on her face. And for the record, you've said that 10 times now. Erg!
Woo!
Pop.
Whack!
11 times. Michiru. Tono speaks up, but I guess she can't stand to watch any longer. Let me see, or let me try that.
Huh? That? You mean this?
Michiru holds up the bubble blowing kit she has in her hands. Yes. What, are you blowing bubbles?
Yes.
You heard her. We don't need you anymore.
Minagi.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I just thought I'd show you an example. I'm rather good at it. Wow, you're pretty confident.
Teehee.
She puffs up slightly. Michiru.
Nee.
Michiru slumps next to Tono, her eyes flat. Watch. Do it like this, and then you can get good bubbles. Woo! Tono slowly blows into the straw. Rainbows bloom at the tip of the straw as the bubbles slowly increase in size. Wong 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 wong. The rainbow sheen of the bubbles shifts endlessly into every imaginable shade.
Wow!
Michiru lets out an exclamation as she starts at the growing bubble. The first bubble departs from the tip of the straw as if in response to her voice.
Whoa!
Tono immediately blows another bubble. Woo! The second bubble wafts off into the sky, following after the first.
Wow!
Then a third and a fourth. Tono blows bubbles one after the other. The bubbles form a chain as they dance through the air. The rainbow sheen of the bubbles blend in with the blue of the sky as they waft, float, and bounce and vanish.
Wow!
Michiru continues to marvel over the sight as she watches the bubbles float away. Then one of the many bubbles floats astray of the rest, and Michiru reaches out and touches it gently. Poke, poke. Pop.
Wah!
And of course it pops. This girl isn't a quick learner. Life must be full of fun and surprises for you.
It's not fun!
I have a handkerchief. Here you go. Tono takes a patterned handkerchief from her pocket and hands it to Michiru.
Mew, thank you.
Scrubba, 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 scrubba.
Anyway, you're so good at that, Minagi.
She says, nodding and visibly impressed. Am I?
Yeah, you let so many loose. They were like boing.
I think she's trying to express their appearance with that noise. As she speaks, Michiru sways oddly. Boing? Following along, Tono also starts to sway for some reason. It's a genuinely odd scene.
Yeah, boing, like boing.
She sways still more. Boing boing. She sways still more.
Boing, boing, like that.
She's still swaying. Boing boing. She's still swaying. Boing boing. She's still swaying. Quite a lot now. Boing boing. She's swaying quite a lot. Now she's swaying wildly. What's up with you two, mastering the drunken fist style?
Hey, what are you just watching, or why, rather?
Michiru points at me as I stand and watch her oddly swaying.
You do it too, come on!
She sways some still more. Absolutely not.
You're no fun.
Well, sorry about that. This is absurd. It's so silly that I can't even get mad.
Look, Minagi, Yukito Kunisaki has no rhythm.
Oh. She continues swaying. How long do you two plan to stand here swaying? Oh, are we finishing already? Yeah, we're finished. Okay, that's a bit sad though. Just how much does she love that bizarre motion? Tono stops moving, but with some visible disappointment. Once again, the thought strikes me that these two are so weird. Well, it's about time. Tono slowly stands up once the sun fully sinks behind the mountains in the west.
No, I guess it's late now that you mention it.
She looks up at the sky as she pokes around hopefully in the long, empty lunchbox with her chopsticks. Night gently settles over the scenery.
Ew!
What's the matter?
I saw a light over that way.
A light?
Yeah, that way.
She points east as she says that. At that moment, I also hear a booming sound. Fudge. It's the kind of sound that carries over a long distance. But I don't see anything where Michiru is pointing. Huh? I cock my head and furrow my brows. There's nothing. And just as I say that...
Oh!
Huh? Michiru exclaims again. Turn to look at the same direction as before. Oh, look at that. Far off in the darkness, I see a light blossoming into a flower. And a short while after, I hear it. Fireworks. Tono murmurs, looking in the same direction. They have a fireworks festival in the next town over today. Oh, right, fireworks.
Yay, fireworks!
Michiru starts to get excited.
Minagi, let's go see the fireworks!
We won't make it in time, not if we leave now. She says with a hint of sadness as Michiru tugs at her sleeve and begs. You can still kind of see them from here. Let's just watch from here today, alright?
You alright?
Michiru's shoulders sag a bit, but her gaze remains fixed on the fireworks. Fireworks, huh? What makes them so special to you? They're gone in a flash. Doesn't it feel pointless to watch them?
Don't be rude. We're having fun here.
Ugh. She slams the toe of her foot into my solar plexus. Collapses to my knees. Damn you, brat.
Aren't they pretty, Minagi?
Yes. I'm an outsider to the pair as they watch the fireworks. Give me a second. Alright. There's nothing else to do, so I look on in silence as well. Boom! Pop, 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 pop. Whoosh! It feels a bit odd that the sounds are so out of sync with the lights, but it's not bad when you actually focus on watching them. The moment of beauty and the lingering silence afterwards. They say that finding beauty and tranquility is at the heart of the Japanese spirit. How much do you think each one costs? Whack! Ah!
Way to kill the mood!
A second kick digs into my solar plexus. When the fireworks end, silence returns to the night sky.
They were so pretty!
Michiru is delighted. Tono seems to be mentally somewhere else.
Well, I guess it's time to head home!
Yeah, it's completely dark out now.
Need to get home too, Minagi!
Yes. What's up? Something bothering you? Yes, I have an errand tomorrow. An errand? Yes. She lowers her gaze, seemingly apologetic over it. I see. Well, I have a lot going on. I do? Yeah. Oh, I guess I do. I have a lot going on. She murmurs with loneliness in her eyes. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. What? You're being creepy.
Minagi has a date tomorrow.
Interesting.
It's a date night, date night.
Enough already.
Why are you so mean?
What do you want?
Huh? Yeah.
Swip. Whoosh. I dodged the flying Chiru kick smoothly. I'm not going to let you keep kicking me like that.
Erg.
What? Doesn't concern you. What does it? That I'm going on a date. Huh? Oh. What should I say? Whoops. Act jealous, apparently. Okay. I'm jealous. What's the matter? It's nothing. You've got a date tomorrow, right? You should go home early today. I say, looking away from Tono as I speak. Yes. Her voice has shifted and sounds incredibly lonely now. I feel a stabbing pain in my chest from it.
No. Yukito Kunisaki?
What?
Are you jealous?
Huh? What are you on about now, you little brat? How does she know that word? Huh?
Wow, look at how red Yukito Kunisaki's getting.
What? I am not, I say, pressing my hands to my face. The heat I feel from my face shakes me even more deeply than her words. Well, it's none of my business who Tono goes on a date with.
You're stuttering.
Nah. Losing my mind, I raise a fist. But, whoosh.
You miss. Play.
My fist doesn't connect with anything but air, sadly.
Minagi, just forget about it. Just forget him and let's go home.
Michiru says, pushing Tono's back to propel her forward. Oh, okay. I just stare at the fist that I swung, unable to summon any words. Mr. Kunisaki? Huh? Be well. Tono says with a smile and what seems like a hint of blushing. Yeah. Raise a hand weakly in goodbye. Then I watch the two walk away. Yo, July 30th! I wake up without much issue. It's not really cloudy, but the sunlight seems weaker, if I'm not imagining things. The smell on the wind is faintly nostalgic. I light a fire and start preparing breakfast. I'm pretty tired of eating just plain rice, but that's all I can afford. I'm also a bit worried about nutritional balance, but I can handle this for now. If I have to, I'll consider adding herbs and nuts from around the area. I'll end up returning to nature before I even know it. I try to envision myself going feral in the woods. Whoa, maybe being a wild puppeteer could be a good thing. After a while, my rice is done cooking. I had trouble getting the right amount of water when I first start using the mess kit, but I've gotten the hang of it over time. Based on appearances, I think this is the best batch I've made yet. That makes me happy. Pick up the cooking pot and sit down on the bench. The metal is still hot, so I use a towel to hold it. Alright, time to eat.
Hold it right there, Yukito Kunisaki!
Ag! Splat. The sudden shout makes me spill the cooking pot's contents all over the ground.
Oh!
I stand there stunned for a bit.
Yeah, sorry.
Michiru scratches her head apologetically.
Oh, you didn't spill all of it at least. It's kind of wasteful, but the ants will appreciate it. Neat. Anyway, men shouldn't let something like this get him down.
She pats my shoulder. Whack. Whack, whack, whack. I whack her on the head repeatedly without saying anything. I make another batch of rice and eat breakfast while sitting on the bench. Michiru sits there and rubs her forehead tearfully next to me. Damn it, I got water wrong. I got the water wrong this time. It wasn't completely calm when I made it. Unlike the total success of the last batch, the rice is soggy this time.
Yeah, wow, that rice is sopping wet.
And whose fault is that?
Me, mine.
She does seem to regret it at least. Seriously. I scratch my head. It's hard to enjoy breakfast with her making that face next to me. You want some?
Me, some what?
Rice, obviously. It's fine if you don't, though. I start eating.
I will have some too.
Okay, then use these. I hand her a set of disposable chopsticks that I found in the station office for some reason.
Nee, thanks for the meal. Yum, yum, yum.
She cheers into the rice joyfully. Hey, don't wolf your food down like that. You'll choke.
Okay.
The two of us eat from the cooking pot in the blazing sunlight. There's no other dishes, just me and the brat eating plain rice. What kind of freaks would we look like if anyone saw us like this?
Hey, Yukito Kunisaki.
I watch the cooking pot after we eat, and Michiru starts talking from behind me as I do.
Minagi can't come today.
I know. I scrub the pot with my hands and answer without turning around.
Nee, you do?
She told me yesterday.
Yeah, I guess she did.
I turn off the water and shake off the pot to let it dry. The spray of water droplets catches the sunlight beautifully.
Minagi has a date today. You know, a date.
Sounds delicious.
Nee, are they delicious?
I don't know. I've never tried one, so I'm not sure.
Nee, that's too bad. Wait, that's not the same kind of date.
Whack. Ow.
Not the food kind of date.
I know.
Then don't act like you don't.
Whack.
No.
Shut up already. Just be a little quiet. Well, you don't care about that.
Yukito Kunisaki?
What do you mean?
Minagi being on a date.
I guess so.
Nee, you're blushing.
I am not. I put the cooking pot away and sit down by Michiru.
No. Minagi's over you, Yukito Kunisaki. You should be more upset.
She's over me?
Yep.
This is the first I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, well now you've heard. Be depressed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I pretend to be depressed to make her happy.
No, you don't seem very sincere.
She sees right through me. Fine then, what am I supposed to do?
Nee, isn't it obvious? Minagi's over you, so you should leave town right now.
She throws out a terrible statement with a smile. I'd love to, believe me, but I don't meet the prerequisites.
Prerequisites? What's that mean?
Money. I make a circle with my right thumb and index finger to symbolize a coin.
Yeah, oh, you're broke, Yukito Kunisaki.
She throws out a terrible statement with a smile. I don't want to hear that from you of all people. I try brushing her off.
You? What do you mean?
Who knows?
No, you're mocking me, aren't you?
No, of course not.
You liar, you think I'm poor too.
Oh, amazing, you figured it out.
Heh, of course I did. I may not look it, but I'm good at reading people.
She puffs up proudly. Yeah, shocking.
You don't believe me?
You're right.
If you're going to be like that, I will show you how to make money.
Huh? My eyes instantly snapped toward her. Did you say how to make money?
Aw, too bad. I was just about to tell you too. It's a good one. A guaranteed way to make money. Oh well, too bad. If you say you don't need to know, then you don't.
Please tell me. I even give her a polite bow.
Me? You must really want to know, huh?
Yeah, really badly.
Then say, please tell me, Mistress Michiru. Go on.
Well, I guess I'll be going. I sit up.
Yeah, well, I was kidding, I'll tell you.
She tugs on my clothes. Come on, if you wanted to tell me, you could have just said so from the start.
Yeah, sorry.
Seriously. Scratching my head, I sit back down on the bench. So?
So, well...
Rustle, rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle, rustle.
Did you find anything?
No. Rustle, rustle, rustle.
Ew, that's weird. It's always easy to find something here.
I'm crouched down on the sizzling hot asphalt, fishing around under a vending machine with Michiru. A guaranteed way to make money. Supposedly, that's what this is. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Did you find anything? No. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Rustle.
There's nothing over here.
Rustle, rustle. Rustle. I've had enough of this. I get mad.
Yeah, why? You startled me.
Why do I always have to do crap like this? Clay, clay. I kick the vending machine.
Yeah, well, you'll break it, or I guess you already broke it.
Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. This time I punch it with the back of my fist. I continue beating on it even as my hands turn red. I'm impressively destructive, if I do say so myself. The front of the vending machine is growing steadily more beaten up. Hey, stop, damn it! What are you doing out here? Someone who looks like the store owner comes running out, looking furious.
Yeah, well, oh no, run!
Michiru runs away, pulling me by the arm. Stop! The store owner chases after us with impressive speed.
Yeah, well!
Michiru's legs pump rapidly at an equally impressive speed. Don't be ridiculous! Even running away, my fists continue to pump through the air. Whew, we almost died. We end up at the shrine at the edge of town in our flight from our pursuer. I can hear cicadas buzzing around us, but for some reason, this place feels cooler than the rest of the town, even though it's closer to the sky.
Nee, I'm tired.
Michiru sits down on the stairs and lets out a full-bodied sigh. Sorry, I got carried away. I apologize sincerely.
Yeah, it's fine. That was fun.
She laughs a little while telling me she forgives me. It's nice that she doesn't want mine so long as it's fun for like the kid that she is.
Anyway, isn't it nice and cool here?
Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Look around the shrine. A deserted stillness shrouds the area. There are noises, though. The buzzing of the cicadas resonates loudly around us. Even with that, it's still quiet. The air is incredibly clear, clean, and peaceful.
Hey, Yukito Kunisaki?
Michiru pulls on my clothes.
Isn't that house weird?
She points at the old shrine building further in. Huh? What are you talking about? You should know what a shrine is, surely.
Nee? A what now? What's a shrine for?
You don't know?
No, not at all. Yeah.
You're laughing, but seriously. I'll let out a sigh. Guess kids these days don't even know their own culture. Alright. A shrine is a place that honors the gods.
Nee? The gods?
Yeah, basically they're houses for the gods.
You mean gods like the ones up in the sky?
Probably, yeah.
Nee. Why would gods up in the sky keep houses down here?
I have no idea. But first of all, there's no rule about gods having to be in the sky. It's definitely true, there's no such rule. Instead, off in the sky, it's not gods that live, but in the blue sky above.
But there are gods in the sky.
Are there? That's cool. I try brushing the topic off. Yeah,
The gods live up in the sky and watch over us.
Sounds like a lot of work. She doesn't seem to have noticed me being flippant yet, so I keep at it.
Yeah, must be. Yeah.
Wahahaha. I can't do much but laugh along with her.
Nee?
Michiru finds something.
Hey, look at that over there.
She tugs on my sleeve. Hey, don't pull on my shirt, you'll stretch it out.
A cat. Look, a mom and a kitten.
There's a pair of cats in the shadows besides the shrine building. They look related. The mother cat is cautious toward us, but continues letting her kitten nurse, possibly because we're still a distance away. Well, that's not rare or anything.
It's rare, though. I've never seen one before. A cat mom with a kitten.
Seriously?
Yep.
You've lived a really sheltered life, huh? How has she been raised? Does she have controlling parents? There's no way, though. This might be a good example of how not everything in the world adheres to common sense. So what do you want to do about the cats?
Me? What do you mean?
I'm sorry, I just don't have time to help with the diary of an observation on them.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm not going to do one of those.
You're not? Really?
Yeah.
I think it's good for kids to interact with animals over summer vacation, but still.
More importantly, doesn't that kitten look comfy?
Yeah, it does. It seems satisfied. Having finished nursing, the kitten's belly is swollen and it's lying there asleep beside its mother. The mother is licking the kitten's back lovingly as it sleeps.
I bet
Yeah?
having a mom feels really warm.
Huh?
Nee,
What's the matter? Why not just check when you get home?
nee, you're right.
Oh, I see. Suddenly have an idea what's up with Michiru. Hey, is your mom...
Nee, no, she's fine. I have a mom like everyone else.
She says with a forced smile. That's good.
Yeah, I have one.
Michiru's smile looks hollow on some level, making me want to drop the subject for her sake. Rest a hand on her head.
Yeah.
A bit of her usual smile comes back.
Well, it's about time to head home. Minagi might even be back already.
That would be nice.
Okay.
Follow the road back to town. On the way, we stepped on the bridge over the stream and looked down at the water flowing by. The water glimmers and reflects the sunlight in an ever-changing pattern. It's beautiful. The afternoon heat becomes languid. The shopping district is deserted. There's no one out at all. Some shops have people out, watering the pavement in front, possibly just to fill the time. The asphalt darkens for just a moment and then dries and returns to its original color immediately.
Nee.
Michiru finds something and stops walking suddenly. What's up? Do you need the bathroom? Wham! Ag! Take a Muay Thai Chiru kick to the spine.
No, look over there.
She points up ahead. The landscape shimmers like a mirage. I see Tono there. Next to her is an older woman holding a parasol. Judging from the back, I feel fairly confident that she's Tono's mom. The two walking along slowly, shoulder to shoulder in the bright sunlight. They seem to be talking in a very similar way, but there's some distance between us and I can't hear what they're saying. Something makes me feel faintly uncomfortable. It's seeing Tono talk to another woman or girl besides Michiru. She wears an expression I've never seen on her before. It's not like the motherly look she turns toward Michiru. It's a strange expression. It's almost like loneliness, but I can't find the words to express it. Do you know who that is beside her? Asked Michiru out of genuine curiosity.
Nee.
Michiru eyes the very two with a complex mix of emotions on her face, gripping tightly on my shirt. She sidles over to hide behind me. What's the matter? She's not behaving like her usual self, so I lower my voice to ask.
Oh, it's nothing. Yeah.
She throws in a laugh to keep up appearances.
Really, it's nothing at all.
Michiru? I'm pretty sure it's not nothing. Michiru obviously began behaving oddly since she spotted those two. As she stares at them from a distance, I can see sadness, loneliness, and a hint of lounging on her face. I've seen someone make that face before. I can remember eyes like that. After a while, Tono's mom splits off from her and heads out of the shopping district. From behind, I watch Tono watch the woman walk away.
Minagi?
Michiru murmurs, still hiding behind me.
She looks so lonely.
Huh? I watch Tono and I listen to Michiru. I'm not sure why, but through the shimmering haze, Tono looks incredibly sad. She flickers in the haze, a delicate form that seems as if she might disappear at any moment. No one else sees her. The summer atmosphere makes it feel like only we exist.
I knew it. We're too far away.
Too far?
Yeah. Hey, Yukito Kunisaki, try calling out to Minagi. She must be lonely all on her own.
You're right, sure. I agree to help her. I agree to her simple, sincere request.
Yeah, please.
Tono! I just call her name as Michiru requested. Although I also suspect I would have done it even if Michiru hadn't asked me to. I have this feeling that if I don't, she would vanish away to somewhere I could never reach her. Tono turns to me slowly. I raise my right hand. Hello, Mr. Kunisaki. She bows her head, walking over gracefully. It's the same greeting that she always gives me. The odd impression I felt earlier fades as she approaches me. She's the same Tono as usual. What are you doing in a place like this? She cocks her head and looks into my eyes. Oh, well, you know. Michiru and I were out for a walk, right? Look back, expecting her to back me up. Huh? Michiru vanished at some point. Where did she run off to? Look around for her. Michiru, you said? Yeah. That's weird. She was here a second ago. Oh. Was she with you all day? Yeah, she was. But we spotted you a minute or two ago and she started acting weird. Acting weird? I don't really know how to describe it. I think back, it wasn't long ago. I try to recall what happened just a few minutes ago, but I can't explain it very well, so I get tongue-tied. I can't get any words to come out at all. After a few moments of silence, Tono speaks up softly. Did Michiru say anything? Did she say anything? Yes. Like about the person who was with me. She looks down a little sadly. No, she didn't say anything in particular. That's all I can get out. As I say it, though, I'm struck by a memory of the complicated expression in Michiru's face as she watched the two. Nothing at all? Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, that's good then. She goes back to her usual impassive and unemotional expression. Then I should go grocery shopping and head home. Yeah, take care. Yes, see you tomorrow. She bows her head at that and turns away. Her long hair dances through the air with a swish flowing with her movements. A breeze catches it and a faintly familiar scent tickles my nose. Something feels wrong. Feels like both Tono and Michiru are hiding something. Tono? I call out to her. She's walking away as she stops. Yes? She turns back partially, yet stays where she is. Look at her in silence as I search for the right words. What's wrong? Well, yes? I'm at a loss for words. Of course I am. Whatever the two are hiding, it really isn't my business as an outsider. I don't have the right to meddle in their relationship. Was your date fun? So instead, I ask another question. Yes, it was a lot of fun, Tono says with a smile. I see. I'm glad. I feel an ache in my chest. Thanks. Well, I'll be going. I turn away from her. For whatever reason, I can't bear to look at her face any longer, so I start walking. Mr. Kunisaki? I hear Tono's voice from behind me, but I don't turn back. That was a joke. Huh? That stops me in my tracks. I wasn't on a date, she says, and I slowly turn back. Through the shimmering heat, I see your smile. It's a gentle smile directed at me. That was my mom. She says she must mean the woman from earlier. I was out with my mom today. I see. So it was a date with your mom. Huh? What did it be? Oh, I guess so. Yes, I believe it was. So did you have fun? Fun? Yeah. Was your date fun with your mom? Oh. Suddenly her gaze turns sad and she looks down at the ground. Huh? What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. It was fun. Really fun. Tono smiles. Something about her smile seems too far away. A sort of distant smile, that sort you could never reach. Well, I'll be going then. I turn around in order to pry my gaze away from her. Yes, see you tomorrow. Tono says the same goodbye as always as I walk away. I continue on without looking back this time, even though I'm not sure what I'm trying to avoid looking at. The sun sets and the streetlights create pools of light in the darkness. I can hear bugs buzzing nearby, but I can't see them. As bugs do. After dinner, I sprawl out on the bench and look up at the starry sky. It's beautiful. I stretch out my right hand toward the heavens. I grasp a few times as though I could seize hold of the day. It feels almost like I might reach it someday if I keep at it. I get lost in thought. What was Michiru looking at back there? What did she see through the shimmering heat? What reality did she see through the wavering haze of infinitely varied colors? What had Michiru seen? And what had Tono shown? Michiru. the 31st. Stag beetle! I spring awake with that confusing, nonsensical declaration. Phew! I was pouring sweat in my sleep. I don't remember it, but I guess I must have been having an awful dream. Once I finish eating breakfast and washing my face, I set out for town to do my routine. The breeze feels nice today. There's no real reason to believe it, but I have a feeling I'll be able to finally make money today. Feeling groovy. Although I don't think that's exactly the current slang. That's exactly current slang. Probably not. I spend a while doing my puppet show, feeling awful. Just as I say it, I let my shoulders sag with defeat. I'd imagine it all. Nobody would struggle if a good mood helped you make money. An important lesson I've grown from this. I hear a voice, a familiar voice reaching me through the sound of rustling leaves. No! Michiru is sitting on the bench, seemingly deep in thought. She must be worrying over something of tremendous magnitude. There's no sign of her playing with her bubble blowing set, it's just sitting there beside her. What are you doing? Something about yesterday is still nagging at me, but I also get a faint sense that it's better not to ask about it.
Ni? Oh, it's you, Yukito Kunisaki?
She answers lifelessly. What's the matter?
What do you mean?
You just don't seem very lively.
I don't?
Yeah, I'm fine though.
I'm fine though.
You don't seem fine.
Don't I?
You don't.
Hey, Yukito Kunisaki?
What?
Well, actually no, it's nothing.
It's not nothing. Say what's on your mind.
But it won't help to tell you.
You'll have to try telling me to know that.
Do I?
Come on, just spit it out already.
Oh, fine, I'll tell you.
Good.
So tonight,
Yeah?
they say it'll rain tonight.
Oh,
Earlier, I saw the newspaper, and has a lot of umbrella pictures of the weather. What should we do? What can we do? Won't be able to see the stars. What's the matter?
we can't do anything. We just can't see the stars then.
Is that all you have to say? Don't you care?
Shut up. Just be grateful you get an answer.
Why? I'm already upset.
Then be upset. This brat. I was a fool to be even slightly concerned about her.
Never should have talked to you anyway, Yukito Kunisaki.
And I shouldn't have asked.
You jerk.
Sure, get mad about it.
Yeah.
Swip. Whoosh. Whack. Have to do better than that. I dodge a Chiru kick and I counterattack. Oh no. What am I even thinking? She's a kid. Sorry, I took that too far.
I'm fine.
What are you up to?
Hey, Minagi!
Plop. Michiru leaps at Tona with a grin and buries her face in the older girl's chest. Hello, Michiru.
Hello!
Alright, now, that's a good greeting. She pets the smaller girl's head. The heavy, unhappy mood I sensed over the past day is now gone. I don't remember much myself, but I think this might be what it's like to be a kid with a mom. Think as I watch the soft, warm interaction between the two. Fudge. It makes me feel like we were in two different worlds.
And so we won't be able to see the stars.
Oh, that's terrible.
What do we do, Minagi?
What do we do? Michiru reports on the rain coming tonight, sitting as close to Tono as possible and making a frowny face. I don't think she'll actually cry, but she's still a kid talking nonsense, so I continue to observe from the sidelines. What do you think we should do? Hey, don't drop that on me all of a sudden. I'm no longer on the sidelines now.
Minagi, asking Yukito Kunisaki won't help?
Oh.
Yeah, he's just a hapless middle class.
Middle class? When did you even learn that word?
The newspaper.
I see. So she can read. The newspaper?
What's the matter, Minagi?
Churu.
What's up, Nagi?
Are they even speaking Japanese?
Still have that newspaper.
Do you still have that newspaper?
Yeah, I do.
Can you show me?
Hold on, 1 second.
Rustle. Michiru suddenly rolls up her shirt and pulls out a newspaper. It actually exposes her belly button. Where the heck is she keeping things?
Ta-da! The newspaper!
Michiru announces in a husky voice, holding the newspaper high in triumph. Is there something significant about it?
Here you go, Minagi.
Thank you. Tono takes the newspaper from her and looks over the front page. I thought so. Michiru,
Me?
did you check the weather? Is this news in this newspaper?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what's wrong?
Is it bad? Yeah?
I don't know how to tell you this, but
Yeah?
this newspaper is from 3 weeks ago.
What?
Unfortunately, your information is off by 3 weeks. This forecast isn't for today.
Huh? What? No, 3 whole weeks?
You were on the right track. She pats the smaller girl's head.
Yeah, I was close. Yeah,
That wasn't close at all.
it's not. Ooh, I knew it.
So what was that? What was all the fuss about?
Ugh, so embarrassing.
Well, it's not that bad, is it, Mr. Kunisaki? Tono gently but pointedly asks me, but her tone seems odd, too. Anyway, it won't rain tonight, so congratulations. She bows.
Congratulations.
She bows her head slightly. I don't do the same. What's wrong, Mr. Kunisaki? Nothing's wrong. Oh, yeah. Well, then, congratulations. She bows her head slightly again at the words. She seems to be telling me to do the same. I don't know, though. It might still rain tonight. I played devil's advocate. Oh, that's not a worry. The weather report this morning said it would be clear. You knew all along? Yes, I knew. Congratulations. I don't say anything more. I stay silent and nod back. Yo, what time is it, guys? It's drink time. If you're watching the stream right now, take a drink as well. Because, man, that's a lot of reading. Well then, let's eat! Tono produces a lunchbox seemingly from nowhere and sets it on the bench. That came out of nowhere. I give her a little dig just out of habit. Michiru's favorite food. Unsurprisingly, Tono is focused on unpacking the lunchbox and doesn't react to me.
I'm hungry, Minagi.
Michiru says like a kid begging her mother, rubbing her stomach as she does. Alright, it's ready. There's a feast laid out on the bench. Michiru's eyes light up almost unnaturally.
Did you make a hamburger steak, Minagi? Did you?
Yes.
Yay!
Grinning broadly, she does a mambo-style dance. Hamburg. What a horrible noise. You can join us too, Mr. Kunisaki. Oh, I can? Yes, I made enough for you too. Oh, well, thanks. No, not at all. Eat all you like. Tono takes chopsticks from a long, thin cloth bag and lays them out for us. Well, don't mind if I do. I take the chopsticks and reach for the hamburg steak with them immediately. Clack. Michiru's chopsticks smack mine away.
Yum, yum, yum.
She continues eating with a smile as though she just didn't do that. Reach out again without saying anything. Swip. Clack. And again. One more time. Zwip. This brat. Felt like I'm in an infinite, never-ending couple of lines. This brat. I've got to keep it under the circumstances. Zwip, clack, zwip, zwip, click, clack, zwip, 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 click, clack, clack, zwip, zwip, clack. Yum, yum, yum. Whack. Oomph. The impact makes Michiru's head jab about 2/3 of her chopsticks into her mouth, along with the hamburg steak, and hey! Thank you for following. Welcome, AirZZ1X. Welcome to the stream. F or F? Oh, follow for follow. Yeah, sure. I'll check out your channel when I'm done here. But thank you. I appreciate you big time. How you doing today? How's life treating ya? Almost.
That was close. For a second there, I thought I saw a bright light and field of flowers.
Michiru yells, tearing up. Hush, you gluttony little demon.
Gluten-free demons?
No, but close. You've been trying to make me mad, haven't you?
You? What do you mean?
Her eyes dart around visibly. Don't play dumb that obviously.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. It's all good, Yukito Kunisaki.
She pats me on the shoulder, although it doesn't soothe my feelings at all. But yeah, Air, I'll follow you as soon as stream is over. Pinky promise! But in the meantime, have you heard of this game before? Air. Your name has the word air in it, actually. So maybe you know this game. That would be cool. Don't try to brush it over.
Why are you so mean?
And of course, in the end, she starts to get mad. Sure, get mad about it.
Grah!
We stare at each other down across the lunchbox for a few minutes, chopsticks in hand.
Whatever.
Michiru is the first one to break eye contact.
If I have to look at your face any longer, you got a face that can make wine sour.
What, you're an old man now?
No, I'm not an older or man.
I know.
If you know, then why'd you call me that?
Shut up. Who's preventing me from eating the lunchbox?
Eat if you want to eat it then. Minagi made enough for you after all.
Michiru's expression suddenly turns incredibly lonesome. Can I check something, guys, real quick? Just for funsies. I know, this is definitely something I should do, but just give me a second. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Very important. Just trust me. Trust me on this, mate, alright? Last year, last month. Alright. Yeah, I'll check out the stream afterwards. Pinky promise! Incredibly lonesome. Huh? What's up? There's plenty, so please try to get along as you eat. Say that to her. Hug my thumb at Michiru. Michiru is still pouting, chopsticks in hand. Michiru, Tono speaks gently to her.
What?
She's clearly out of sorts. Try to get along, okay? She smiles warmly. Let me check one other thing. I know. This is good use of our time right here. Very good use of our time, right? Very good use. The new person followed, but my follower count didn't go up. So either Twitch is broken or... well, Twitch is broken. Oh well, it still says that you followed, so I appreciate ya. Okay. Yep, I'll check after. That was a good use of our time, eh?
Okay, fine.
She nods obediently. That's a good girl. She pats the smaller girl's head. Still smiling, Tono rubs Michiru's head gently.
Hehe.
Michiru's mood recovers immediately, her expression turning happy. The two smile at each other. The two of them remind me of something in the distant past. So again, Tono clasps her hand in front of her chest again.
Okay, again.
Michiru clasps her hands and imitates Tono's gesture. What are they launching it into now? Hand still clasped, Tono's locks gaze on me. What now? You have to do the gesture with us. Huh? To say thanks for the meal towards the farmers and everyone involved in creating it. Well, Mr. Kunisaki? Tono clasps her hands again, this time with exaggerated motions, clearly meant for me to follow along. Fine then. Tired of resisting at this point, I also put my hand together in front of my chest. Seeing that, Tono seems extremely satisfied. Now, thanks for the meal.
Thank you for the meal.
Thanks. What am I even doing? After lunch.
Phew, I'm so full.
Michiru sprawls out on the bench and pets her swollen belly. Her belly button is showing again in a thoroughly uncouth posture. You know, you could really work on behaving better.
Me? Behaving better how?
Michiru looks up at me, navel still exposed. Well, for example,
Yeah?
Isn't she cute? Look off to my side. Miss Tono is sitting there beaming. Oh, never mind. There's nothing you can do.
No, I don't get it.
That's fine. It is? Yeah, you're cuter the way you are, I hear.
You, I'm cute?
So it seems, right, Tono? Yes, you're cute.
Yeah, see, I'm cute.
Yes.
But you're cute too, Minagi.
Oh?
Yeah, Minagi, you're the cutest girl in the world.
Eep. I think she's blushing.
I don't mind being second cutest. Yeah.
What a cheeky kid. And you, Yukito Kunisaki? I don't mind being around 100th place. I give an appropriate estimate.
No. Nee, I have bad news for you, Yukito Kunisaki.
So I'm number 200?
No, you didn't meet the cutoff to be ranked.
Hey.
Yeah, must suck to be ugly.
Tap, tap, tap. Jab.
Okay.
I stick a finger in her exposed belly button. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle it around a bit, too. Don't do it. Stop it. Stop! She lets out an otherworldly laugh and writhes around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Jab, wiggle, wiggle. Ow! I take a churu chop to the side of my neck. I'm dead.
Don't go exploring my belly button.
Ow! This time it's a combo attack. Isn't she cute? What about her is cute? The sky starts to redden. Long shadows extend from our feet, seemingly following the calls of the cicadas from in the distance. Even sitting on the bench as we are, we're also quietly chasing the summer sunset. The sun will go down soon, Tono murmurs with a faintly wistful tone. Each day goes by so quickly. It really does, really. Tono says regretfully in the now fading heat. Michiru. Tono calls out to her gently.
Nee, what is it?
The bubble she had been blowing pops as Michiru turns to look at Tono. We should go soon.
We have to go?
Yes.
No, I haven't gotten it right even once today.
She glares at the bubble blowing kit in her hands. It's alright, we can try again tomorrow. She pets a smaller girl's head.
Nee, you're right, we can do it tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, well, let's go then.
Michiru grabs hold of Tono's arm.
Do you have a club today, Minagi?
Yes.
I'll walk with you to school then.
Alright, let's head for school.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, just a moment, Michiru.
Nee?
Mr. Kunisaki. Tono slowly turns toward me. What's the matter? See you tomorrow like always? I bow slightly in her usual way. What? I bow slightly in her usual way. No, not that. Tono seems nervous, although that could be my imagination. Are you free right now? Right now? Yes. She nods. I'm very free. I knew it. Come on, don't say you knew that. Am I weird for thinking that fairly rude? Then I have a suggestion.
Suggestion!
Michiru raises her right hand while holding onto Tono's arm. Do you want to come to the school with me? To the school? Yes. I want to look at the stars with you. Huh? You don't want to? No, it's not that. Then let's go. Can non-members just join in the club whenever? It's fine. She gave me a big thumbs up. I'm the club president, so... I see. So it's an abuse of privilege then. So you agree to come with me? Yeah, sure. Let's go. I say, since I don't have any reason to refuse.
Yay!
She's pleased.
Not yay!
Michiru shouts.
I don't accept Yukito Kunisaki coming along.
Why?
Well, because you'll be alone with him. That's too risky.
Risky?
Yes, it's so risky.
Why?
Men are like wolves.
Are you? Why are you asking me? You're a man. True enough. So, you're a wolf. I guess I am.
Eep.
She blushes. You just envisioned something weird, didn't you? I might have. Well, stop that. I will. Anyway, don't you go getting weird ideas either. I gently caution Michiru.
No way, you're just like a weirdo.
Michiru is deep in conversation with a beetle. Seriously, listen. I decide to leave her be. Well, want to get going? I ignore Michiru and ask Tono. Yes, let's go. Tono is in a good mood as well.
Don't go.
She's caught on.
Absolutely, do not go.
She's only gotten more obstinate on the point. The stars will be out soon.
Yes, let's hurry.
They start walking.
Yeah, what? You're ignoring me.
For some reason, she had a Kansai accent all of a sudden. Well then, how about this? She stops and turns to look at Michiru. Wanna come with us, Michiru?
Me?
We'll be out late, though.
No.
Churu is intensely deliberating.
Nee, you're going to go look at the stars?
Yeah, yes.
No.
She can't make up her mind at all. Is it really that hard to decide?
Yes.
Why is that?
Nee, I don't know.
Now she's busy thinking about that too. Damn it. Fine then. I feel dumb wasting even more time on this. Come on, let's go. Tug.
No, well,
I pull Michiru along by her arm.
I'm busy thinking.
Think while you walk.
Nee.
Just come to the school, then head home if you'd rather do that.
All right.
It looks like that got through to her. So that's the plan. Let's go. Yes. Now then, I'll take the two of you up to the astronomy club. Sure. She starts fishing around in her pockets. I don't like where this is headed. Please accept these in place of tickets. She holds out the familiar white envelopes that I'm expecting. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even have the mental strength to slap it away.
Yay, first coupons!
Michiru takes hers happily. Yay. I reach out slowly and wow, I can't read that word. Inevitably to take mine as well. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. I take my 6th ticket. I should pretend to be happy for her sake. Hey, Nicholas. How you doing? Good to see you here. How's life treating ya? We walk along under an increasingly dim sky. The midday heat on the asphalt is fading away, leaving only faint traces of warmth. Our shadows now seem to stretch on forever. Walking side by side, our different heights form a single oddly shaped shadow. Nintendo Online expired. Oh no. Are you gonna get more?
Look, Minagi, crows!
Michiru points up at the sky excitedly. Their 2 crows are flying off toward the mountain where their children wait. Of course. Good. Oh, you're right. Tono's hair flutters in the wind. A gentle breeze with hints of sea smell washes over us, reminding me that the town is located on the coast. With the expansion pack, ooh, good. That's good. Then we can play Mario Kart World. Yep. One of these days we can. Do you ever have online connection issues, by the way, Nicholas, with your Nintendo Switch 2? Listen closely and I can faintly hear the waves in the distance. The gentle sound of the sea. Nah, I do for some reason. Annoying. Then the breeze passes us as the world goes still. Just another nighttime breeze blowing through the seaside town. Use Ethernet? I don't even know how you would even do that with the Switch 2. Mr. Kunisaki. Tono says, looking up at the sky. This is the first time, isn't it? What do you mean? All 3 of us walking together, like this. There's a port on the dock. Yeah, but my thing is downstairs, the internet or whatever. It's downstairs. And my thing is upstairs. Now that you mention it, I guess so. So I wouldn't know how to do that, sad to say. Isn't this nice? She smiles slightly, still looking up in the wide open sky. She looks beautiful in the twilight. I wish we could always do this. You have your router right next to me? Yeah. Sadly, I can't have that, since I live with other people. Just you and Michiru and me. Wish the 3 of us could walk together all the time. Yeah, this is nice. I respond to her smile. I might even mean it. I've been on a long journey. It was a long journey in search of sadness with no clear end in sight. A journey in search of any trace of a tragic girl. There's no way you would have fun on a journey like that. If anything, you'd never even think about fun with that going on. And it's only been a few days since I came to this town. Only over that time I met the girls walking beside me and spent time with them. Backup? I don't know what that means. There's a thing where you can get 2 routers on the same Wi-Fi, but it makes it slower. Probably not gonna do that then. And the time really has been fun. I guess it has even been soothing and healing for me. From this chance encounter that I had never even thought to wish for, but I catch glimpses here. Glimpses of happiness in the time that we three spend together. Not just one or two of us, but all three of us walking and gently laughing one summer evening. We arrive at the school. The sun is set and the sky is now completely dark. Have you made up your mind about what you want to do? I ask Michiru as she stares off into the school past the gates. The expression on her face when she turns back to look at me tells me she doesn't know what I'm asking about. Are you coming to the club with us? I ask gently. Let's all go together, she says gently. Come on, she says, extending a hand. She smiles warmly.
Okay.
Michiru takes Tono's extended hand. She doesn't hesitate. Their two shadows now join as one. It's still too early for our night to end yet. Tono unlocks and opens the heavy metal door of the roof, and we head out, greeted by a vast purple sky above. The high vault of the heavens and the gentle sea are both visible through the metal mesh fencing. I look around to see people going about their lives. The town looks small and disorienting. Below us in the newborn light. Welcome to the astronomy club. Tono takes up position in front of me and Michiru and gives a small bow. We have the astronomical telescope we brought from the club room and a variety of bags of written materials at her feet.
Yeah, glad to be here.
She dashes off toward the chain-like railing, clearly enjoying herself. Where are the other club members? I ask Tono, keeping my eyes on Michiru as she runs off. I don't see anyone apart from us. There aren't any other club members. I'm the only member of the astronomy club. It's just you? Yes. That's why I'm the club president, Tono says with a slightly wistful tone. I see, so it's just you. Yes, we're a small, exclusive club. I feel like that's a flattering way to put it. It's surprising how few people are interested in seeing the stars. That's true. A lot of people like the stars, but that's not the same as observing them. Is it hard? No, not really. It's fun, if you enjoy it. Well, if you enjoy it, then that's all you need. Human knowledge is meaningless in the face of the vast cosmos. I see. What about you, Mr. Kunisaki? Are you interested in the stars? Me? You don't mind that I invited you, do you? No. No, not really. Really? Yeah, really. The stars are beautiful out in the countryside like this. I like looking up at the stars as I lie in the station branches too. I see. That's good. She smiles softly, seemingly reassured. I feel pretty embarrassed saying that, but she seems pleased that it's good enough for me.
Yeah, wow, the stars are out already.
Michiru says excitingly from where she clings to the railing across the roof. Shall we? She picks up the various items of astronomy equipment. Sure. I pick up the heavier things without further comment. Thank you, she says, her cheeks coloring slightly, and starts walking over toward Michiru. I watch her as she goes. It makes me envision thoroughly lonely scenes. A single girl looking up at the starry sky alone, unable to share the joy with anyone. If it was just sadness, she might be able to handle it all alone. If it was just sadness, she could cry by herself. But fun is something else. It's far, far more lonely to be unable to share fun than sadness. Wish we could always do this. Remember what Tono said as shadows all aligned. It all makes sense. Think about the girl with wings on her back, who I've almost entirely forgotten about as I spend more time with Tono and Michiru. I hear a distant voice, and somewhere across the sky there's a girl with wings. There's always has been. There still is even now. Up in the atmosphere, she continues to spread her wings. The wind surges. Night falls completely, and the evening breeze starts to die down. I feel my mother's words when I was young coming back to me, carrying my distant winds. The words seem to seep into the lonely scene before me. I can see Tono superimposed on the scene. It's a tragic vision that I can't quite shake off. I turn my thoughts to the endless night sky high above us.
Hey, Yukito Kunisaki, come over here already!
Michiru yells for me. Not in the atmosphere myself, so I start to walk over to them on foot, but my mind stays high above, with the countless specks of stardust that dot the summer sky.
Well, bye! Time for me to leave you here.
A dark night has fallen over this area. Yes, see you tomorrow. Stop under one of the evenly spaced streetlights. Can you make it home on your own? The remains of the day still have a hold on us.
Of course, the dark doesn't faze me.
Really? It doesn't faze you?
Nope, not a bit.
It doesn't faze me either. Why? Tono is pushing back against Michiru beside me.
Well then, Michiru dash.
She says, then dashes off into the darkness.
Bye-bye.
She waves off in the distance. Bye-bye. Beside me, Tono gives a small wave back in response. Her voice is faint, but I feel confident and reaches Michiru. That's just how the bond between the two of them is. Well then, I'll head home, too. She murmurs after Michiru is out of sight. Sure, I'll walk you. You don't mind? No, but it's fine if you'd rather I didn't. No, I don't mind. She blushes faintly and shakes her head. Well then, let's get you home. Yes. Yeah. We walk side by side beneath the high, clear night sky. Walking like this reminds me of how tall Tono is for a girl. She's Michiru's polar opposite. They even look like a comedy duo. How tall are you? I ask. 169 centimeters. Well, you're tall. You think so? I'm just a bit surprised. Do you not like tall women? No, I wouldn't say that. If anything, it's one of your most attractive points.
Eep.
She blushes. Honestly, I'm a bit proud to be tall myself. Are you? Yes. She nods. Being tall puts me that little bit closer to the sky. The sky? Yes. I like being a bit closer to the stars than others. Tono says, looking up at the night sky. They're beautiful today, she says, almost as if speaking to the sky. Her gaze is directed straight upward, and she stays that way. It's like she's making a wish of some sort. You're too tall for your own good. Short ass. Oh my gosh, Nicholas. Oh my god. You're too tall for your own good. How tall are you? Are you massively tall? Her distant light seems so ephemeral sometimes. Thank you for walking me home. Tono says as we reach her house, bowing slightly. 197 centimeters. That's around 30 more than her. So yeah, you're tall. Hey, that just means you can see higher than everyone else and see things before they come in a higher distance. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I made it home safe thanks to you. You're being dramatic. Am I? Well, not that I really mind. Well, take care on your way home. Yeah, sure. See you tomorrow. The door lets out a creak. It's a soft sound and comes along with the doors opening. Welcome home! Tono's mother says gently from the other side of the threshold. But the doors only opens far enough for her to peer out with one eye. I can't see her. I'm home. There's a loneliness in her voice. Oh my, who is that? That seems to mean me. He's a new club member. Who is? You, Mr. Kunisaki. She says it extremely matter-of-factly. Oh, really? Uh-oh, now it's actually a fact. Not that it matters. Well, thank you for your help before. I hear a bump as though someone banged their head. Maybe Tono's mom bowed on the other side of the door. You helped her before? Tono looked at me puzzled. Yeah, I mentioned when we met before, didn't I? This isn't our first encounter. Now that you mention it, Tono's eyes take on a lonely tone when she remembers. Tono? I peer at her expression, trying to assess her feelings. Oh right, will you come inside? Her mother asks from inside. Be sure to eat before you go too. I'm so surprised to hear you know my daughter. So I'll put extra effort into making something tonight. No, I shouldn't. Sorry, it's just so late already. I raise my head and respond to the voice. I see. Tono's mother says with some disappointment in her voice. And then, well, thank you for taking care of Michiru. Huh? Her mother's words make my mind go blank for an instant, although it's not really long enough to properly call it a blackout. Michiru? I turn a stupid look toward Tono, my eyes unfocused. She doesn't make any move to look at me. She just looks downward, and a faint tremor passes through her as she processes her mother's words. What does that mean? Before I realize it, I let the question slip. Even then, I haven't really processed the significance of what I'm asking. Hurry up, Michiru. If you don't eat soon, dinner will get cold. Yes. She gives a small nod in response to her mother's voice. Tono, are you? Farewell. She murmurs and heads for the door, not adding anything more. Hey! Reach out toward her as she moves away. Tono shakes off my grasp, not even pausing to look back. Wunk. The last strands of her hair vanish behind the door. Now I can't reach her at all. Tono. I stand there staring at the door for a while. Maybe I should have said something more. Or maybe I should have grabbed her to stop her no matter what, before she slipped through my fingers. Now after the fact, I regret it. Why did Tono's mother call her Michiru, of all names? I keep thinking of what happened as I walked back to the station building. Tono's mom definitely called her Michiru, and all I know is that the Michiru I know wasn't there with us, and it didn't look like her mother was joking. That means that there's nothing to dispel the doubts and confusion that assail me. Minagi Tono, just who is she? Who are you? What are you? Then the next day, Tono doesn't show up at the station. I wait all day, but she never shows up.
Minagi's not coming, is she?
Michiru says longingly while practicing blowing bubbles again.
Hey, you didn't try something perverse on Minagi after I left last night, did you? Yukito Kunisaki?
No.
If you try something perverse on Minagi, you'll regret it.
Michiru goes back into her bubbles after warning me.
Woo!
Pop.
What?
Doesn't go well. Michiru. I tried calling her name.
Ni?
Michiru turns to me, her face wet from the bubbles again.
What is it, Yukito Kunisaki?
I just wanted to see if you'd answer.
What a no joke.
Michiru goes back to her bubbles, her face still wet from the last one. I watch in silence. One after the other, she creates bubbles that never lift off. They look like they might, but then they're gone. She said she would, though. At some point, the sun goes down and the twilight sets in. I can hear cicadas off in the distance. August 2nd.
Minagi's still not here.
Michiru mutters with tears in her eyes. Today, like yesterday, is another day with no sign of Tono.
Did I do something wrong?
Forgetting all about blowing bubbles, Michiru hangs her head while sitting on the bench. She must have something she has to do. Rest a hand on her head as I say it.
Yeah, I guess.
Or she might have caught a summer cold.
That worries me.
Right, I'm worried too.
Yeah.
Why not try making a wish?
A wish?
Yeah, a wish upon the stars.
But the stars aren't out yet.
Oh, now that you mention it, I guess they're not.
Yeah.
I look up at the sky. The edges of the twilight sky are blue. There aren't any stars yet, it's just clear blue, still illuminated by the sun. Then why not wish on that thing?
What do you mean, that thing?
You have your stardust on you, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
She rummages around in her pocket and takes out the stardust Tono gave her. They say it will draw happiness to you if you carry it around, so I'm sure it could grant a single wish.
Maybe it can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try wishing on it.
Michiru closes her eyes and starts wishing, holding the stardust to her chest. Alright, I'll do the same. I'll take my own stardust from my pocket and close my eyes too.
I wish that Minagi feels better soon.
I hear Michiru's voice from beside me. We make our wishes. I wish in my heart without speaking it aloud. Hey. I open my eyes and speak to Michiru again.
I'm wishing right now. Don't talk to me.
She warns me. I don't let it deter me. You're a really good friend of Tono's, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well then.
Then?
Nothing really. Never mind. I stopped myself on the verge of saying it. Don't you need to practice blowing bubbles today? I say instead of what I had on my mind.
I'll get to it.
Okay, well I'll join you today.
You'll join me?
Sure.
Blowing bubbles is hard, just so you know. Have you ever blown bubbles before?
Don't make fun of me. Despite how I look, I used to be a boy genius bubble blower. I wasn't. And I went to bubble blowing school and... There's no such school. And I'm really dexterous.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, so of course it's simple for me to get a good bubble to take off.
Simple?
Cha-ching!
Oh, that was really good.
I don't enjoy this. There's the symbol. Now just get started. Let's get started.
Okay, let's try to see who makes more bubbles.
We'll start blowing bubbles together. We blow bubbles continuously under the bright summer sky.
No, it's not going well.
This is pretty hard, but it's a struggle the entire way. Neither of us is any good at it. But even so, I'm glad we're doing it. Michiru looks lonely without Tono, so getting her to smile again is worth it. Oh, there's one success. Little Bubble leaves my straw and takes off skyward.
Oh, nice, Yukito Kunisaki.
We both watch the bubble as it goes. We know it will pop soon, but all the same, we watch until then. I look up into this blue sky above. The sunlight is as bright as ever today. August 3rd. Tono still hasn't come back, even by afternoon the next day. The summer air stands still and quiet aside from the sound of cicadas buzzing, but there's a Tono-sized hole amidst it all.
Nee, I wish like you told me to yesterday.
Michiru's eyes well up with tears where she sits, bubble straw in hand. Again, she hasn't tried to blow any bubbles today. The straw in her hand is just one I put in her hand about 10 minutes ago, as it once been dipped in the soapy bubble water. Oh my goodness. I wonder what happened to her.
Nee. Do you think she hates me?
Don't be silly, of course she doesn't, I say, putting a hand on Michiru's head.
But Minagi's not coming.
I'm sure she's just busy with club activities at school.
Her club's at night.
Or she might really have a cold.
I wish for her to get better soon, though.
Oh right, you did.
Yeah.
Well, then shall we go?
Nee.
If she's not coming, then we should go see her at her house.
At Minagi's house?
Sure, her house.
Her house.
What's the matter?
Nee. I don't want to go there.
Why's that?
I'm not sure. Minagi, the only thing she's never told me is where her house is.
So you don't know where it is?
Yeah.
Tono's mom's voice that night flashes through my mind again. She had called Tono Michiru at the time. I wonder about that. If that had something to do with this girl here.
I'm pretty sure she can't tell me.
Why do you say that? Alright.
I don't know. That's the only thing I never asked her either. And also...
Also?
No, never mind. But that's why I don't want to go there.
I see.
Yeah.
Then we'll just have to wait.
Do you think she'll come if we wait?
She will. You have to trust your closest friend more than that, I say, patting her gently on the head.
Nee. Well then, you go Yukito Kunisaki.
Me?
Yeah. And if she's really sick, give her this.
She rustles around under the bench before coming back with a small bottle. She must have found it somewhere and stashed it under there beforehand. It's a bottle for the throat drops with a pale blue polka dot pattern.
This is my hidden treasure. Give this to Minagi and tell her to get well soon.
Are you sure? It's a precious item.
Yeah, I wanted to give it to Minagi someday anyway.
I see.
Yeah, this kind of thing is all I can give her.
Don't be silly. I'm sure you give her more than that. I scrutinize her face.
Nee, stop calling me silly.
Okay, sorry.
Nee.
So will you take it? Yeah, okay. I'll make sure she gets it. I take the bottle filled with her feelings from her and pat her on the head.
Yeah.
She laughs just a little. That makes me happy. I start walking toward Tono's house. Another trip under the summer sky, this time with Michiru's bottle in hand. Look at the sun through the little bottle as I walk. Light turns into a clear blue as it passes through the glass. The curved surface of the bottle turns the clear sky into a bizarre vision. It's very pretty. Ding dong! I ring the doorbell of the Tono residence. 2 cats are napping on their neighbor's veranda. I can hear cicadas buzzing noisily from the trees out front. I can hear the sound of kids playing off in the distance. Yes, who's there? The door opens a crack with a click and Tono's mom peers through the gap. Hey. I greet her casually. Can you call your daughter for me? I have something for her. Yes? She tilts her head. Just yes? I can see a sort of inexpressible uncertainty hiding behind her eyes. Though we're not familiar, we're at least acquainted. She's clearly being more cautious than she needs to be toward me. What the hell is going on here? I scratched my head as narrowly pushed down my irritation. Is your daughter home right now? If she's not, you could just say that from the start. What on earth are you talking about? Her voice is heavy when she finally speaks. I don't have a daughter. Huh? Are you sure you have the right house? She says disagreeably and closes the door. At some point, the voices of the kids playing in the distance had cut out. Is this some kind of joke? I couldn't understand what this woman was saying. I pressed the doorbell again. There's no response. I ring the doorbell over and over. There's no answer from inside the house. What's going on? I just stand in front of the door for a while. One of the cats sleeping on the neighbor's veranda wakes up and locks its gaze at me. Tinkle! The bell on the cat's collar makes a faint sound. I turn away from the door. Sticking around here won't change anything. Strange. I reach the shopping district in the afternoon as I look around for Tono. In a rare change from the usual, there are kids at several of the shops. A girl hurries by, probably on an errand for her parents. A group of boys are completely absorbed in some manga in front of the bookshop. Maybe it's a good time right now. An idea suddenly strikes me. I start a puppet show here and now. Some of these kids might watch. It might let me finally make the long-awaited money I need to leave this town. It's a hope almost like a premonition. But I lift the blue bottle in my right hand up to eye level again. A young girl's wish. I squeeze the bottle and it's hard in my hand. Almost like a heart that doesn't bend easily in what it values. Fine. This isn't the time to set up and do my act. I have something to deliver to someone. I have to get Michiru's feelings for Tono through to her. Is that you, Kunisaki? I'm surprised by the voice. Huh? What are you zoning out for? Hijiri starts to walk over to me, her long hair moving slightly as she does. You're not working today? No, not today. Why is that? Now's a great time. Look around, they'll be rolling in money. She raises her chin, indicating the children off in the distance. That's definitely true. I just don't have time for that right now. My right hand tightens around the bottle as I say it. Huh? What's that you have there? Hijiri notices the bottle. What, have you started collecting recycling? Oh, come on, you know I wouldn't do that. Then what is it? Are you picking up trash? How admirable. You're doing so much good for the community. I turn away from Hijiri. See you. Hey, where are you going? I was talking to you. I already told you that's not what I'm doing. I don't have time to be joking around with you either. I start walking. Hold on, my bad. Don't be so cold. From behind me, she puts a hand on my shoulder. I don't know what you're hurrying for, but surely you have time to stop and talk for a second. Well, just for a second. In short, she's got too much free time on her hands. Hijiri bows for a change, so I decide to at least hear her out for a bit. Okay, do you want to come inside first? She tugs on my arm. Whoa, why would I do that? I just got some nice tea in. I'll make some for you as a treat. You'll like that. Be happy. She keeps pulling on my arm, seemingly having fun with it all. Well, whatever. I decide to just make up a reason and step away when it feels right. And with that, she pulls me into the clinic. The room is completely white. I can hear the sound of cicadas leaking into the room from the trees outside the windows. Take a seat wherever. I'll be back. Hijiri pours water into a teapot with faint burbling noises. I sit down on the springless bed in the examination room, watching Hijiri's back as she makes tea. It's your lucky day to get a nice tea like this. Sure. I give an indifferent answer. Even from behind, I can tell that Hijiri is in a good mood. But really, I'm in a hurry, so I'm leaving right after a cup of tea. Yeah, I know. She finishes pouring and waits calmly for the tea to steep. Okay, sorry for the wait. She then sets a tray down beside me with a teapot and cups on it. Thanks. Since I have no time to relax, I immediately pick up a cup. I take a sniff and the tea really does smell like high quality stuff. I take a sip. It's quite good. By the way, Kunisaki? Yeah? Miss Tono just came by. Huh? I set a cup back down on the tray when I hear Hijiri say that. She did? Yeah. Why was she here again? Well, you know, she had something to consult me about. She consulted you? Mm-hmm. Normally, I would never tell anyone else about something like this. But you two are close. Prefacing with that, Hijiri starts speaking in a soft tone. The truth is, Her mother has fully recovered from what was troubling her. Oh, she has? Yeah, exactly 2 days ago. Exactly? Is it normal for anything to just end overnight like that? I guess some ailments do. You guess? That's such an irresponsible way of putting it. Well, what else can I say? I'm not a specialist in psychology. Psychology. That's right. To simplify, Mrs. Tono was mentally ill. Actually, Tono had said that too, but she hadn't really seemed like it in any way that I could see. But, yeah, shouldn't she be happy if her mom's better now? Well, you know, what's wrong? I can see it on your face. The truth is that some problems have arisen now that she's better. Problems? Yeah, problems. What then? Don't tell me she forgot her own daughter. I joke, remembering what her mom had said earlier. That's exactly what happened. Huh? Apparently, Mrs. Tono has forgotten her daughter entirely. You can't mean... It's not amnesia. She just awakened from a dream. A dream? Yes. I don't know the details, but that's it according to the doctor in the psychiatric ward that's handled her case. I couldn't really comprehend what she meant, what that meant. Awakening from a dream. The phrase reminds me of something Tono had said. Dreams are reality, for her. And there is nothing on the other side of her dreams, so I have no choice but to live in her dreams. But, even if I'm just a fragment of a dream to her, what had she been feeling when she said that? What had made her say that there was nothing on the other side of her dreams? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. But one thing I can say, where's Tono now? It's not that there's anything I can do. I just want to see her face. And also if young Miss Tono should be at school now. School? Yeah, she said she had a club event to get to. Up on the roof alone, under the sky alone. Okay, I thank you for the tea and get up. Good call. Go after her. Yeah. Oh, and also, make a place for her, close to you. Ding dong, ding dong. The lonely sound of the school bells ring out through the twilight. How long have I been here? I'm just standing here loitering, watching students as they go past. But no matter how long I wait, there's no sign of Tono at the schoolyard gate. And twilight has already fallen. I can't hear any kids from the other side of the gate anymore. The evening calm set in gradually, but now seems to have taken all of the sound away. Alright then, I have no other choice under the circumstances. I squeeze the bottle in my hand again. The thought of the lonely expression on Michiru's face makes me even more determined to see Tono. I settle my doubts and go through the school gate. I'm not certain at all, and I have no guarantees this will work out. But Tono's somewhere in this school. And if she is in here, if I'm going to get a chance to see her, I know where she'll be. Tap, tap, tap. I walk down the deserted school hallways. The linoleum floors shine red with the sinking rays of the setting sun. The building is silent, with only the sound of my footsteps echoing down the halls. At least nobody has seen me, either right now or when I entered. Obviously, it's not great to have an intruder walking around a school unattended. I climb several stairways, keeping an eye out for anyone who might notice me. Finally, I reach the top level. I stop in front of the heavy metal door to the roof and take a deep breath. Then I reach for the doorknob. I turn the cold piece of metal. I open the door slowly and it lets out a low groan. The wind is back. The concrete beneath my feet has been baking in the sun for hours. I can feel the heat rising off of it. Kerblam! The metal doors close noisily behind me. The sound doesn't resonate, though. With nothing around, it's simply swallowed by the sky above. Thought I'd find you here. Look around and spot her. There's a girl there staring though through the chain link railing at the setting sun as it seems to warp while sinking below the distant horizon. The sun will go down soon, the girl says as though she's decided not to take flight with her back still facing me. Her voice is familiar. It's only been 2 days since I heard it, but it feels like I've been waiting an eternity to hear her. Yeah, the stars will be out soon. Respond quickly, quite smoothly. Like I remember it. Just like I always have. That's true. I can't wait. A gentle sea breeze tickles at my cheek. The same breeze that she stands in right now. You look good. I say almost like I'm talking to someone I haven't seen in years. It's been a while, hasn't it? Tono says with the same tone of nostalgia in her voice, possibly imitating me. Still, guess it's only been 2 days since I saw you, huh? I say, playing it off as only partially serious. I'm not precisely trying to smooth the situation, though. It's just that that's how I've always been with her, and so I keep it up now. Tono doesn't answer. Instead, she cracks a slight smile. It's a painfully lonely smile, but it reassures me a bit for some reason. What's the matter? Huh? Nothing really. I brush my bangs out of my eyes to help dodge the question. I catch glimpses of her face through my fingers as I do it. She stands there against the sunset, gazing off to somewhere I can't see. I know she's been right beside me for so long now, yet she seems so far away. So you still can't see anything at all? Huh? I guess it is too early for any stars to be out. Give me a second, guys. Okay. I walk over to the railing and scan the distant sky. That's true, but not for much longer. The sky that seems to stretch out endlessly above merges with the sea at the horizon. It's like you could reach the sky if you swam far enough. We both stand there gazing upward and listen to the sound of the wind for a while. Feels like a lot of time passes, but I have no idea exactly how long it actually is. Hey, Tono? I break the silence as gently as I can, still looking up as I do. Yes? Michiru asked me to give you this. I hand over the little blue bottle to Michiru. Michiru gave me. Michiru asked you to? She misses you. And she wants you to look at this and feel better if you've gotten sick. I see. She carelessly caresses the bottle in her hand. Seems to be a gesture of cherishing the feelings that Michiru put inside the bottle. By the way, it's apparently one of her treasures. It's a treasure? Yeah, the color's pretty. That's true, it's a pretty blue. Tono holds the bottle up to the sky and looks through it toward the deepening twilight shades of the sky. What would the sunset look like through that blue glass? She continues staring at the sky through it for a while with the gentle breeze blowing around her. She seems almost ready to lift off with the wind and let her wings carry her into the sky at any moment. If anything, it looks like she's hesitant, but still about to start flying. It leaves me unable to ask her anything at all. I came here with questions, but I'm too scared to ask. I feel like if I let my questions slip, then Tono will fly somewhere out of reach. I don't have wings to follow after her, so I can only keep silent until something changes. I guess I should talk. After a short while, or a few short whiles, Tono speaks up softly. Yeah, you should. It might be easier to talk with someone than try to carry it all yourself. I soothe my inner turmoil with the fact that Tono has at last considered talking. Easier? Sure. Can I have it easier? Probably, yeah. Won't I just be a burden? Why do you say that? Well, it's a personal problem. Oh, don't be dumb. I say it teasingly. I think it's harsh to call that dumb. No, it's not. You don't have to let ridiculous stuff like that get to you at all. It's not ridiculous, though. No, it is. Well, you seem decided on it. She looks away a bit sulkily. You said it yourself, didn't you? That you want to always go walking with the three of us? I think back on that evening. I'll go back to my memories of our shadows stretching into the distance and overlapping in the twilight as we walked side by side. Overlapping, merging, and blending with the street ahead of us. Hey, South Highliner. It's been so long. How have you been? How long has it been since you were last here? But how's life? It's good to see you here. You're just in time for Air. The name of the game, Air. But yeah, what's up? It's good to see ya. I'm not exactly sure. But I think this is what I was talking about. With three people walking together, the other two can help if one is carrying too much. Because it's been like months. If you... Oh no, that works if you're followed. Or not followed, if you're, have mod or something. You could see, like, what your past messages were. And, like, when your last one was. But yeah, how have you been? How's life been treating ya? Because three people can share the load better than one or two. And if it's too much even then, you can all stop together to wait for that load to lighten. And even if the sun goes down first and you end up spending the night there, that's not a problem for a group of three. One person can sleep while the other two talk. And then the other two can sleep too, until they all get up together. That's what you meant by walking together, right? Do you think so? Probably, yeah. At least that's what I think. Isn't that a relationship of convenience? Gee, surely can be dumb, can't you? I scratch my head. So, you're sure that I'm dumb? Very sure. How disappointing. She slumps a bit. Hey, Tono? Yes. If it was a relationship or convenience, would it be that bad? Huh? People will say it's bad like they understand, but it might not actually be a bad thing. I don't know about the power dynamic, but it's fine to be in a convenient relationship, right? So long as everyone is comfortable together. Am I misunderstanding something? No, I think you're right. Oh, then you'll talk, I ask, putting a hand on Tono's head. Yes. She gives a small nod, blushing slightly. The expression makes her look like a young girl. It's also the first time I've seen this expression on her. I finally feel like Tono has come back down where I can reach her. Were you surprised when my mom called me Michiru? Tono's hair flutters as if the wind is playing with it. Yeah, extremely. What did that mean? I asked back directly, feeling there's no need to hesitate now. Well, Michiru is my little sister's name. Your little sister? Yes. Do you have any siblings, Mr. Kunisaki? No, none. I see. I was supposed to have a little sister. Her name was going to be Michiru, and we would have loved her so much. Tono begins speaking as though whispering her words to the setting sun. It's a loving yet sorrowful tale of the past, a story of a bittersweet memories, a warm home, loving parents, and youthful days, and a girl who would have been named Michiru set to bless their household. The family would have been still happier with Michiru's birth. But Michiru didn't make it. She was never born. And who the heck is the Michiru, that's here then? She murmurs, then drops her gaze in sadness. What happened? My mother, she miscarried. I see. I'm sorry. Awkward with how badly I stumbled over that, I scratch my chin. No, it's alright. Tono says kindly as she looks at me, and some of the tension leaves her face. But soon her expression turns serious again, and she continues. And then my mother began to live in a dream world. It was a mental illness brought on by her miscarriage. I was a daddy's girl. I spent all my time with him, and my dad was the one I played with. Sometimes I think my mother looked lonely when she saw the two of us. But I love my mother too. I love both of my parents. I've always wished I could tell her that, but I couldn't. I couldn't find a way to. And when I tried, I couldn't make her hear me. Nothing I said got through to her. I'm sure she felt deeply alienated. Homes are supposed to be warm places where your family accepts you, but even in her family, I know she must have felt alone. It was supposed to be Michiru that resolved that loneliness, but she lost Michiru, and her feelings had nowhere else to go. So in the end, she chose to just stay in her dream. And within that dream, I had to live as Michiru. If I didn't, my mother wouldn't accept me. And I accepted that, because it's my fault that she was lonely. It was all I could do. But that dream came to an end too. The sky is still. Stretching out infinitely overhead, the sky still stands still. The clouds that should move across it stay fixed in place. There had been improvements for a while. The psychiatrist my mother saw helped, and she was gradually getting better. Then, that night you walked me home, my mother actually had a dream when she slept. A real dream, born from sleep. And in that dream, my mother accepted Michiru's death. According to the doctor, it's not that uncommon to face reality in a dream, and to wake up to reality by dreaming. It seems very strange to say, but my mother's dream suddenly came to an end. That long dream ended like nothing had happened at all. And normally, I should be happy about that, but I can't. Not sincerely. What's wrong? I asked, my eyes locked on her face, stark with sadness as it is. That morning after that, my mother woke from her dream, looked at me, and asked, "Who are you?" Huh? When Michiru's space within my mother went away, she also lost any place for me. I had pretended to be Michiru for so long. I can't go back to being Minagi. She has no place around my mother. I kind of knew this would happen, and I was ready for it in a way, but it's still a big shock. So, were you searching for a place for yourself here? No. She smiles a strange smile. I was waiting for the end here. The end? Yes, the end of my own dream, where I lived as Michiru. What does that mean? Through the chain link of the railing, the sky shifts to night. Surveying the sky, I can see a single bird fly off in the distance as though lost. My wings forgot how to fly long ago. Tono says sadly, looking at the bird. I had always just pretended to flap my wings for so long. Over time, I forgot how wide the sky is and how warm the land is, she says with a self-deprecating smile. Is there any point to wings that can't fly? She asks, looking toward me a little bit. I know I'll just wander between the land and the sky, amounting to nothing at all. All I can do is wander, like that bird, Tono. But I'm not sure if I mind. After all, I was never meant to exist. I have to say something, that the moment I realize I know what I have to tell this girl who doesn't know what to do besides wither away in the twilight beside me. Might save just in case. If I can't communicate with her now, I'll never be able to reach her. And so, hey Tono. Watching her from out of the corner of my eye, I put the words together. Yes? She turns toward me slowly. Don't. Huh? Don't say that you have no place. I try to tell her how I feel. There's someone who misses you out there. You as Minagi Tono. So don't say that you have no place. That was all I could get out. Your place is right here. Wanted to say that, but I couldn't overcome my awkwardness. Still, I won't be able to hide how I feel forever. I'm sure Tono can see through me enough to see how I feel. And to prove that, you're right. She smiles just a little. And she laughs, standing against the wind as though she has wings, a starry sky and night at her back. I want to hold on to this memory forever. Michiru's treasured bottle seems to shine with starlight for just an instant in Tono's hands. Leave the school together around the time the sun's fully set and darkness has settled in. Hey, I stop once we go through the school gate. Yes? Tono is holding a heavy duffel bag in her hand, of the sort the dads in her neighborhood probably prefer. A girl in her school uniform with a duffel bag. Very common combination at the first glance, but this is Minagi Tono. Rather than not suiting her, it's more like there's a suspicious reason she has it. Is that astronomy gear or something? I asked just in case. No, it's not. She sets the bag down, straining with its weight. I ran away from home. You ran away? Really? Yes. I was actually thinking of going on a journey of my own, like you. But I won't do that. Starting today, I'll stay with you, in the old station building. She says it matter-of-factly. That's bold of you. So I'm amazing? It's not amazing. Go home. I say it harshly, like a command. I don't want to. She refuses the order quite casually. It's the rare, clear-cut expression of feelings for her. I've made up my mind. Made up your mind about what? Want to stay together as long as we can. With Michiru and with you, Mr. Kunisaki. You can have that without running away from home, though. No, I can't. Why do you say that? I don't have the time. Huh? I told you that I was waiting for the end of my dream. My mom's dream ended, but I haven't woken up from my own dream yet. I don't understand what she's getting at. Tono looks very small, hanging her head forlornly. She almost looks like she's dreaming, if I'm not imagining that. In another sense, she looks like very young and childlike. Michiru. Watch her closely as I speak the name. Is there some connection to why you were going by that name? Yes. She nods. So what does that mean for the other Michiru? Trying to ask what Michiru is to Tono. Friends? Sisters? Or... I can't tell you yet. You can't? Yes. I'll explain it in more detail eventually. But for now, I just want to stay together as long as we can. I love just being around the people closest to me. She looks up and smiles quietly. I couldn't say anything at all upon seeing her smile, not a word, so I just turned away in silence and began walking. I hear Tono pick up the heavy duffel bag and begin following behind me. I stop suddenly. Standing there, I scratch my head for a bit. It can't be helped then. I turn back to Tono. Hey, let me get that. I grab the duffel bag out of her hands. Now let's go. I shoulder the bag, turn away, and start walking again. Thank you. I hear her say faintly from behind me, but I pretend not to and just keep walking. Our shadows seem to stretch on forever. overlapping for an endless distance, showing the way ahead for us. The night gets late, and the two of us agree to sleep on the bench and in the waiting room, respectively. I look through the glass toward the waiting room clock and see the hands are at 1 in the morning. Tono goes to sleep inside while I take the bench. Tono has kept pushing for me to sleep in the waiting room, saying I'd catch a cold sleeping outside on a bench. She swore that I didn't need to put myself out for her sake, since she was the one offering to share. But I just couldn't make myself do it. I can imagine most people would see it as a presentable for the healthy young man and woman to be sleeping under the same roof, even if it barely counts as a roof alone. Which means the decent thing for me to do as the man is to sleep outside. And what's more, when I get in some thinking on my own, I don't intend to ask Tono, and anything just yet. I have a lot I need to think about without involving anyone else. Beneath the sky with almost too many stars to hold, I sit on the bench and lose myself in thought until my eyelids drift closed on their own. Think back on that rooftop this evening with Tono and hear her words again. This was when I was still little. I had a place then, dinner table with 3 chairs around it, one for my mother, my father, and me. We always ate dinner as a family. We were really close. We're a genuinely happy family. And then one day, there was a tiny new chair at the dinner table. It was very cute, and I wanted to sit in it, but it was too small for me. And then my mother said, looking at the chair with an expression I couldn't understand, "She'll be born soon." My mother was pregnant with my little sister at the time. I was very happy. Meals taste better shared with more people. I put in arduous effort to pull the small chair that was beside my mother's chair to put it beside mine. I would put me and my little sister side by side in front of our delighted parents. And I wanted to show my little sister how loving our parents were. This is your home. I wanted to tell her that. The day couldn't come soon enough. Decided that my little sister's name would be Michiru. We discussed it as at a family meeting. We always made all of our decisions as a family, and even as a little kid, I had to say too, of course, or I had to say. That's what family means. My father always said with a smile. I loved it when my dad used the word family. It had a very soothing, warm sound to it that delighted me. As for my soon-to-be little sister's name, Michiru, it came from a wish my mother made. May the wind and waves always be beautiful, serene in your future. The words my mother used were very deliberate, though. I didn't understand that they were tied to the meaning of our names at the time, but I did think it was a great name. Minagi and Michiru. Together, the two names have an almost mellow, soothing sound. I couldn't wait for her to be born. Every day I would beg my mom to bring Michiru home soon. It's alright, God will bring her to us soon, my mom had said, ruffling my hair gently. That reminds me, my family always kept this one painting hung up in the same spot. This is a painting of a god, my father had said. There was a girl with wings on her back in it. I guess you could call her an angel. She was beautiful, and I loved the painting of her. I was sure she would bring Michiru to us. I eagerly anticipated the day I'd meet her and Michiru both. I wanted Michiru for my sister, but I also wanted to be friends with the girl. But nothing doing. Sad to say. The next morning I wake up in the sunlight. The direct sunlight burns my eyes the moment I open them. The broad summer sky looks much narrower seen through the squinted eyes. Good morning. Her voice is like a gentle rays of sunshine. Tono is peering at my face where I lie. Why? Why what? Oh, right. For a moment I don't understand why she's here, but it comes back right away. Everything about yesterday. This is our first morning together. Breakfast is ready. I rub the sleep from my eyes. As I do, I recognize a familiar smell I had almost forgotten. It's miso soup. I don't have any experience using a cooking pot like this, so it was a struggle. She pours miso soup into a paper cup and hands it off to me. As gluten puffs and boiled chives, too. She had said that she brought the most non-perishable food she could find. Apparently that duffel bag is loaded with similar stuff. There are also paper plates of rice far better made than I ever manage. Tono may very well be better suited to life on the road than I am, even after all of my experience. You're amazing, Minagi Tono. I shower her with compliments internally as I savor the taste of breakfast. Michiru comes by once the afternoon begins. Michiru spots Tono and leaps onto her, grinning broadly.
Welcome back!
I think with that welcome back, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. Tomorrow, we'll play even more. So, good stuff. We got a lot read today. Toil. How many more do you think we have of her story? Oh, wow, we still have a lot. Wow. We only got one picture of the bubbles. Oh my gosh. Alright. But yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you tonight for some more Rune Factories. So yeah, be well. Love you all. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye!